Oh yeah. All right, just making sure my audio was working. So we here. I hope you guys can hear me. Welcome in everybody. This is gonna be our I don't even know what episode we're on, honestly. I think we're on like episode 6 or 7 for the podcast. I'm pretty excited. Always love doing these, sitting down with you guys and talking with y'all. I got two of my iPads right here. I got the one for Twitch and the one for YouTube. So I'm gonna try my best to be looking at both of them. But if you guys are just joining us, welcome in. Good morning, afternoon, wherever you're at. Happy freaking Sunday. You guys already know. I know it's a little weird for some of you guys seeing me on a Sunday, but I did not feel like doing this yesterday at all. We had some stuff I had to do. Aggie was helping me with some things on my profile for Twitch to make it like a little bit better. Um, if you guys can't hear me or anything like that, let me know. Or if I'm too low, or if it's too dark. I kind of look dark. What do you guys think? Do I need to turn my light up higher? What do you guys think? I look a little like red. Finally a stream on my day off. Let's go, Izelle. You're a little low. You're a little too low. I know. I don't know. I don't know why. Because I think it's the wiring. I know that sounds like a little stupid, but when I plug it in on that mic and I'm talking, or on the wire that's connected to the Go XLR, this is like a dummy one. This is the one I use for the podcast. But when I'm like, use this one, I always am lower for some reason. I don't understand why. But you're pink. I know I'm pink. I got the lights on. Is it the blue with the lights? I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I turn the light up a little bit? I did my interview yesterday, Batman. Yo, Ron, how did it go? What do you guys think? Should I turn this light on? I don't know why I look so freaking pink, y'all. What the You think you might get the job? Let's go. You are a little pink. Hey, yeah. What do you guys think? Turn it on. Turn this light up. Let me turn it up. Let me see what you guys. I don't know why I look so damn pink. What the freak? Wooly, what's going on the YouTube? Anton, Andrew, Brent, welcome in, guys. Appreciate you guys all coming in from the YouTube. Let's go. If you guys are in the Twitch, let's go. T1, Brent. Who else? Dana. We got Dana. We got Shorty. We got Aggie. We got Super. We got Stitch Girl. We got Phage. What's going on, y'all? Izelle, Charlie. What's going on, guys? All right, let me turn this light up. Hold on. I feel like that's gonna be too bright. Why does it look so pink, man? What the frick? You think it's the lights, like the blue lights that I got on? Holy. Remember this 3350K chat. I'm gonna make this light darker. There we go. Oh yeah. 335 something. There we go. I think that looks better now. Let me go on. Go here and look. Do I look better now? Do I not look as pink? A little better? I think it's a little better. It was pink. Like, even like the walls and stuff are pink. That's so weird. I still look a little pink, but whatever. Whatever. But yeah, welcome in on the casting couch. If you guys don't know, this is our casting couch. We're just going to be talking. It won't be a very long podcast. It'll probably be like, I don't know, maybe an hour, 2 hours, depending. But if you guys got any questions, you guys already know. You are more willing. You can ask, fire away. I got the rough draft for the Batcave right here. I still haven't put it into a document, but I'm going to address it to you guys today. And when I'm done streaming, I'm going to go downstairs on my laptop, type it up on a docs. And if you guys are interested, you can always reach out to me, and we can get you on here. Anton, thank you, man. I appreciate you. But yeah, if you guys got any specific topics you guys want me to talk about, we'll probably just honestly talk about what we've talked about before in the past, and I'm just going to keep hitting it home with you guys on everything. Try to keep it like Fortnite or streaming related, but we can always talk about other things. You already know. No more pink. All right, we're not pink no more. Yeah, but big shout out to all you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. We are live on Twitch and YouTube. Usually we do this just on YouTube, but I decided to broadcast it to Twitch. I don't know, see what people, people can see me outside of just sitting behind the 4 screens that I have and playing Fortnite. You know what I mean? So this gives you guys a little bit more, I guess, context or clue of like what I look like. I don't know what I do outside of just playing Fortnite all friggin' day for you guys. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna try to reach out as much as I can. As you guys can see, I got 2 iPads. I got the YouTube one up here and the Twitch one down here. So I'm gonna try to go back and forth and read what I can. But if we get on a topic, I'm just gonna lock in and go for it. Okay. We can start with this though for sure. So if you guys didn't know, someone who got partnered a couple months ago, they supposedly get like 2 stream teams or 2 streaming keys for a stream team. And a lot of people don't know what a stream team is or like what it is, like how do you do it or what does it involve, the whole 9. Pretty much it's like if you get partnered, you get a stream key and you can start a group with people that you like, you trust, that you see potential in, whatever the case may be. And you can invite them into your group and you can help each other grow and, potentially meet each other's goals and get up to the top. Whatever the case may be, everybody's stream team is different. I call it the dream team. Obviously, we convert it back to the Bat Cave, but like on Twitch terms, it's called the stream team. And if you guys don't, it's just like there's you don't need to put money into it. There's no like, hey, I own like 5% of your channel. Like I feel like when you say, yo, you want to join, it's like, okay, what's the catch? There's really at least for my stream team, I can't talk for everybody because everyone's different. There's no catch for mine. You join, and all I ask is that you help each other out. It's so like it's just I'm expecting a little bit more out of you. You know what I mean? If you're in the Bat Cave, and not just for me, like I mean for the people that are in it. We only have 6 people. It's on repeat. Subconscious, we got Wooly, we got Kiss My Bullet, she just joined. We got Special K. Who's the last one? I'm pretty sure it's 6. Unseen Agony. So yo, Frizzo, what's going on, man? How you been? Candy, welcome in, guys. Happy Sunday, y'all. So I got only 6 people in there, and I got a list right here. Not a list, but like I don't want to call it like an application because I don't know. I don't want to call it like an application, you know what I mean? But it's like a document stating who you are, what you do, how many followers you got, what's your plan, just questions, you know what I'm saying? So like if I say I just let Poppy in, right? I'm just looking down. I see Poppy and Poppy wants to join. I have no idea what Poppy's about, what he does, what's his middle name, you know what I mean? I wanted this document is to get to know you as a streamer and as a person, like on a more personal level within the community, you know what I mean? Because like this is a small represent. Oh my gosh, I can't say it. Representation. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the right word. I don't think that's the right word. Pretty much, I'm saying you're repping me, right? You're representing me and everybody else within the Bat Cave. I was trying to say like representation, but I don't think that's a word. If it is, I can't fucking say it, so I'm sorry. But anyway, you're representing myself. You're representing everybody within that community as well. You know what I mean? And like I think the biggest thing is like you're representing myself and my name and like my judgment and my yeah, I think judgment's the best one because like say Wooly's in there, and again this is just an example. Say Wooly's in. And he becomes really toxic, and he starts like just fucking hating on everybody, and just like completely does a 180 and turns around, and now he's like the bad guy. Everybody hates him. No one likes him because he's a freaking douchebag. Like you know what I mean? Just say, and he's in the Bat Cave. Like you know what I mean? Everyone's gonna look at me and everybody else in the Bat Cave too. Like yo, we're not gonna support this because he's there. You know what I mean, right? So that's why I think it's important to have a document out there so I know who you are. I'm not saying like it's a make or break to get in, but it's just for me to get to know you a little bit better so I know what I'm bringing, who I'm bringing to the table, and bringing to the table for everybody else that's already in the Bat Cave. I hope that makes sense. Loves to pick me on everything. That's because Wooly, you're running in my mind all day, baby. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Luke, what's going on, man? So like, I do take it very seriously. I know some people might not take their stream team that serious, or might not even have the time to, but I want to make it that serious. You know what I mean? People might be like, "Oh, it's dude, you're just like in a group, blah blah blah." But I'm trying to make it bigger than just a fucking group. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to make it a lot bigger than that. And by doing that is like supporting each other, obviously 100% with no matter what. Doing games, doing customs, sharing communities. I'm trying to think what else. Just like things like that. Like if you look at my dream is my images. If you look at like Cypher PK, Nick A30, Courage JD, um, they're probably like the three biggest names. They're always collabing with each other and doing things. Like they know how they know how they are together. They know what they do together. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. So when we make it to the top, we already have that circle of that group of people we can always, do videos with, content create with, say later down the road, we more live what's it called? Live events come to the game, and we need a squad and be like, yo, Wooly, you're in there. Okay, cool. Me, Wooly, Unseen, and I don't know, freaking Special K. Probably not Special K because he's like 5-6 hours ahead of us. I don't know, just say Unseen. We're that tight, and we're like, hey man, let's run the live together, the live event together, and it's just that group. You know what I mean? That's what I want. That's what I want to bring to the Batcave. Obviously, like that'd be great if we say we hit 50 people within the Batcave. We can do a huge custom. Winner gets like $1,000. So like the ideas are endless, but obviously we're building the core foundation right now, and like the people that are in right now, they know they're like the founding fathers, right? It goes both ways too. So like say Wooly comes to me, and he's like, yo, I got Candy that wants to join. Can she get like the application, or can she get the document? And I'll be like, yeah, man. Like say I have no idea who Candy is. I'll be like, yeah, dude, absolutely. Boom. Because now like other people can come in from outside the group that I already know, because obviously I can't expand that far out. But say Wooly knows someone who's really good, like Candy, that can do it, that has the potential, and he sees it in her, and he trusts her, just like how I trust him to be in here, and sees the potential. He'll be like, hey man, I got someone who could probably really kill it in here, and be like, all right, cool, send the application, let me know, because I don't want her just to join and I have no idea who the fuck she is, right? So that's why this document is going to be very important. And it's just you're just gonna throw yourself out there, and so other people in the community can know each other. Like On Repeat has no idea like who Special K is or was, but now that they're together, he's from Australia. Like he's a freaking great content creator. He's big on Instagram. He's big on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So now them two can come together, and they could collab with even out me. Then like say they really click and they can content create together and build up each other's communities. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like, that's what I want the dream team to be. There's no limitation in there. Like obviously the biggest takeaway is something that is given to you can also be taken away. So going back to where like Wooly was being a douchebag, right? Say he's hated and no one likes him, and he's just pissed his freaking career away. I would remove him from the dream team. I'll remove him from the Batcave. Alfred will show him the front door, or the back door, whatever he wants. Yeah, so like so like what can be given can also be taken away. So obviously if we come together like, yo, Repeat's not doing so good, man. He's starting to get disgruntled. He's just fallen off as a streamer. A lot of people, he's becoming real toxic, blah, blah, blah. I'll be like, all right, let's come together. Hey, what do you guys think about Unseen leaving the Batcave? Hey, yeah, he should. Okay, cool. Boom. We'll kick him to the door. And I'll tell you right now, if you guys come in the Batcave and I kick you out, like Wooly say I do kick you out, there's no hard feelings there, man. You know what I mean? Like if I kick you out, it's for a reason, but it's not a personal reason. It's a business reason. You know what I mean? Because I got to protect what I've built as well. And same thing with everybody else within the Batcave who has worked so hard to get to where they're at right now. So it's just it's like a freaking saved round. Hey, no hard feelings. If you want to make it hard feelings, like cool, I don't fucking care. but I gotta like respectfully take you out of the back cave, man. And there's no hard feelings on my end. If there's hard feelings on your end, because I know people are a little weird and they'll be like, "Oh fuck you, Batman! Like that shit sucked anyway." Blah blah blah. But like, hey, dude, this is why I'm kicking you out because you know what I mean. For like me, no hard feelings. I don't care. It is what it is. If you do get kicked out, but I just want to let people know, just because you're in, and it's no threat either, right? I'm keeping it real and I'm putting everything on the table. It's just like a job, right? You go for a job and hey, if you do this, you will get fired. It's not a threat, but we're just letting you know if you do this, you're gonna get fired. So don't fucking do it, right? Same thing with the Batcave. I'm not threatening you. I'm just letting you know that it's on the table and is always an option for you to get booted out. You know what I mean? Burrito, what's going on, man? How you doing? Bros on the casting couch. You guys already know we on here. So yeah, like anybody can apply or ask to be in there. Some people might not. If I read this application and I don't see it, I'll just be like respectfully no. And again, no hard feelings there either. Like if I don't think you deserve to be in, and it's not like a cool kids club, and just because you're in a back cave or any stream team doesn't mean anything, man. Like I'm in Bombers right now, you know what I mean? And he invited me over a year ago, well over a year ago, I think, and he knows, like we've talked on the phone before, and he knows my situation. And I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else, but I probably am the least hardworking person in that dream team. Like I don't want to use excuses saying I'm busy and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, but my productivity and my output is just so much higher than the majority of people in that dream team. And again, no hate to them or anything, but he just knows that I'm out here freaking every day, just bang, 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 bang. So it's hard for me to like change my focus from that to the dream team and try to, you know what I mean? So like, and he keeps me in there, you know what I mean? Because he knows I'm not just like in there not doing fucking shit, right? I'm in there and trying to build something bigger and better, right? And if you're in the dream team, like my dream team, and that's you, I completely fucking understand because I'm in the same boat you're in. Like, say again, we're going back to Wooly. Say he's not heavily involved, and that's fine. But he's there. He's doing his dues, and he's just running with his head down and just trying to do better, dude. I'm gonna respect the fucking grind all day long. You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with that. Just be sure to get some. Who's out? Who's leaving? Aggie. Aggie's out of here. Damn, Aggie. I told you I was going to put Aggie to sleep. Yo, perfect. What's going on, man? Welcome in. How you doing? So, yeah, that's like my outlook on it, man. Like, I think it's just because, like, my biggest thing is you're representing myself and everybody within the community. So, I don't want to say I'm putting my neck out there, but it's like I don't want you to hurt my name. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but we'll go line by line. And if you guys do want this for real, hit me up. I'm gonna make it an official document. Like I'm gonna go on Google Docs and write this out and type it out, so I can like either email it to you or send it to you somehow on Discord. But like you're coming in and we're getting to know each other on a more personal level and a more professional level as well. So like, if the only way I can email it to you and you're scared to give your email to me, I mean, then you're not gonna get it, right? I mean, I'm just saying like. We're on a professional. This isn't little kid fucking shit, man. We're out here actually trying to make a difference and do some fucking shit. You know what I mean? I mean, just because I have your email doesn't mean I can find your IP address and find out where you live and come over there and hurt you and whatever the case may be, right? I probably could, but I'm not going to because I'm not a freak like Wooly. I'm just kidding, Wooly. I love you. But first line, and if you guys want to think about it while I'm reading this, and you guys may be like, yeah, maybe I can apply for it, and I'll tell you. This first section, before we jump into like where the questions are, this first section is how I want to know what platforms you're on and what you're doing on them platforms. Okay, so like I have give me your Twitch name and how many followers, down to the T, baby. I need your Twitch name and how many followers. I want to know, like, you know what I mean. I want to know who you are, and again, what kind of audience you're pulling. YouTube name, how many followers, TikTok name, how many followers, Twitter or X, how many followers, Instagram name and how many followers, Snapchat name, how many followers, Kick name, how many followers. Facebook, how many followers. I don't know if there's any other bigger platforms out there, but like, I don't want your fucking personal Instagram. Like, if you're like, hey, Batman, who do we got? They'll be like, hey, Batman, perfect. Be like, hey, Batman, here's my, my personal Instagram. And, you just got a bunch of photos of Luke on there. Like, I mean, I'm not going to care that Luke's on there, but I don't want your personal Instagram. I want your gaming Instagram. Like, that's why I don't have a personal Instagram. I don't have a personal Facebook or anything. The only thing that's probably the most personal thing I have is TikTok, because I actually scroll on TikTok and watch videos. But like, if you don't have any of that, you're going to tell me like, hey, NA. And if you come to me like, hey, Batman, I only have Twitch and I only have, 200 followers, I'll be like, brother or sister, you need to expand yourself. You're holding yourself in such a small area when there's so much potential around you. You need to download YouTube. You need to start posting on YouTube. Like, this stream team's going to be a fucking grind. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be like, hey, like boot camp, like, hey, get online. Hey, Wooly, did you post your 5 videos today? Sir, yes, sir. Okay. Unseen, did you post your 5 videos today? Sir, yes, sir. Like, that's not how it is, but you need to be consistent, whether it's 1 video a day or like 5 videos a day. You guys need to expand yourself. So like, if you come to me and you say, hey, I only got Twitch and TikTok, I'll be like, okay, you guys know how I feel about TikTok. I was like, you need to download YouTube. You need to freaking download Twitter or Instagram, because there are other people over there that don't have Instagram or don't have TikTok or Twitch, and there's a whole nother audience on that platform you're fucking missing out on. It's like, it's free. You know what I mean? You just got to get yourself out there, obviously. But like, that's like the first portion. You know what I mean? Like, I technically have a Kick, but I'm not on it, right? But I have a Snapchat, and that Snapchat has like over 7,000 people on there. So when I post stuff on my Snapchat story, at least, there's potential where over 7,000 people can see it. You know what I mean? And the Snapchat, obviously, it's me on a more personal base, but like, my name is still the Batman 97 1, because someone has the Batman 97 on Snapchat. It's fucking weird. But Wooly over here with everyone in the Marines now. Yep, just like we were talking about yesterday. With me yelling at everybody, keeping their head on a swivel. You know what I'm saying? And it's all pressures, or diamonds is created under pressure when we were in Wooly's stream. But yeah, like, I don't want you just to join, just to be like, hey, I'm in the Batcave, man. Like, it's pretty fucking cool, like, hell yeah. Like, I want you to be in there and grind, because everyone else in there is fucking grinding and trying their best to make it to their goals or to make it to the top. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. I'll give you guys a quick tip right here. Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all them, Snapchat, all them freaking names, all them things I just named. Your name should be damn near close to every single on every single platform. Like I have the Batman 97 1 on Instagram, I think. On TikTok and on Snapchat, because for some reason people have the _Batman 97 on them platforms. Why? I have no idea. But like, if your name is the Batman on Twitter or on Twitch, and then on my Instagram it's fucking Wooly Whammoth, like, no one's gonna correlate them two together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to make it easy to herd the cattle. That's what I think of. Like, you need to make it the easiest, and the cattle are you guys. You gotta, or your audience, you gotta make it easy to herd them. If it's too hard, they're not gonna want to go anywhere. So you gotta make it very easy to herd your cattle. Okay? I learned it in the Marine Corps. I was a swim instructor. I was on a pool, like on a pool deck. It was a big pool. I had about 100-something Marines on the pool deck, and I was the only instructor in there, right? And I had to make sure I herd the cattle. I had to make sure they all followed the right, because it's like monkey see, monkey do. They see a bunch of Marines walking that way, they're all going to fucking follow, okay? I'll be like, all right, Marines, after this freaking station right here, when you're done, you're going to get out of the pool, and you're going to go over there and stand by. And I'll be like, do you guys understand? They'll be like, yeah. They'll just make some grunt noises at you. And then when they're done and they see people getting out of the water and going over where I told them to freaking go, they'll just follow, because you're herding the cattle. You know what I mean? You'll be like, you see that red cone right there? You're going to go by that cone and you're going to stand there and you're going to freaking shut your mouth, okay? And they'll be like, okay, you know, yeah. And then they all see each other go over there and they shut their fucking mouths and they just sit there and wait till the next exercise to start. You know what I mean? Herding the cattle. So you got to make it easier for the people to understand where to go, what to do. I say it all the time. Hey, for the people that come into my chat, the YouTube link's pinned at the top of your chat. Go over there and check it out. Leave a like in the comment and hit that sub button if you guys aren't subbed. It's pinned at the top of your chat. It's simple. Pinned at the top of your chat. Hit that shit. If I say, yo, I got the latest YouTube video out, make sure you guys do !YT. It goes to my link, then click my videos, then go to my videos and click the first video you see. That's my latest YouTube video. You see, like, you got to make it easier for the cattle. Okay, cool. Pin it at the top of your chat. Hey, it's pinned at the top of your chat. Go check it out. Same thing with my YouTube. I can pin the link at the top. So when I'm talking to both channels, both platforms, oh, yeah, the link is up there. Boom, click it, boom. And it directs you straight to my YouTube, right? Or another good thing is, like, if people see you on Twitch and they'll be like, hey, I want to see if this man's on YouTube. If my name is completely different on fucking YouTube, they're going to search my name probably like once or twice, the _ Batman97. If it doesn't show up, they're going to fucking give up. And you just lost out on a potential follower or subscriber, whatever platform you're on. So you guys got to make it very easy for your fucking, for your community, okay? Again, herd the cattle. That's what I like to call it. So that's why, like, I highly recommend it. Whether you're in the Batcave or not, or you're looking to just become a big streamer or start streaming, whatever the case may be, check your damn things, your names. Make sure they're somewhat similar. Try to make it as similar as possible. You look at Cypher PK, Nick A30, Carriage JD, all these top streamers, of course, all their names are exactly the same across all the fucking platforms, okay? Because it's very easy to find them because it's the same fucking name, okay? Next, we have questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions. Some of them are a little easy. Some of them are going to be a little hard. You're really going to have to think about it. And this is where I want to get to know you on a more personal level. So the first one is, what are your goals in the next 2 years as a content creator / streamer? So a lot of people, they don't know what their goals are, especially in 2 years. You should be looking out 2 years from now and be like, this is where I want to be and this is what I want to do. And that's just in life in general, not just for streaming. You know what I mean? What's it called? Hold on. Yo, Fizzy, what's going on? Hold on, chat. Give me 1 second. All right, we back. Yeah, so but hold on. Before we get into that, another big thing is to guys having a very, very important thing. It goes back to herding your cattle, having a dedicated schedule of streaming. If you guys are not have a consistent schedule, no one's gonna want to follow you, like, straight up, man. Like, if you're not consistent, ain't nobody gonna keep up with you. A few will, 100%, few will, but like the majority of the people, if you don't tell them what you're doing at this time, that time, and this time, man, no one's gonna keep up, because again, it's not easy. Yeah, I think we're lazy. So like, if the easier it is, the better it is for them to follow. So make sure you guys, is another tip, like, make sure you guys have a consistent streaming schedule. I know it's going to vary. It's going to be different. If you miss 1 day out of the fucking month, I'm not going to come over there and strangle you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have a consistent streaming schedule. If you're just random, like, hey, 2 in the morning, and then next day it's like you're at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then the next day you don't stream at all, but you said you were, and now you're not, and then, like, just because you're lazy, you don't want to, you know what I mean? So, like, you guys need to freaking have a consistent schedule, and communication both ways is huge, especially on, like, the streamer end. Like, if I had that appointment last week or on Friday, and I knew it was going to try to cut into my evening stream on Friday, and I said, hey guys, I'll let you know what happens. Like, we should be good, but just in case, I will let you guys know. I was a little late, kind of. I started exactly 5. Usually I get on at like 4:45. by 15 minutes prior. But having that schedule, man, is just so important for you and your community. It keeps you on track, and it keeps your community like, again, I don't know, man. People who are off from school to be like, hey, it's Tuesday at 8 a.m. Oh, the Batman 97's on. Let's go. I know he's on because he's got a schedule, and that's what he does. You know what I'm saying? People will start to catch on to your schedule, just like people will catch on like other little things in your stream. They'll catch on to when you stream. Like Dana came in earlier and was like, Batman on a Sunday, because she knows I don't fucking stream on Sundays. But obviously we made it's different because I told you guys there's different exceptions, but like it just shows that people will keep up with you if you're consistent. You know what I mean? They'll start to get in the groove that you're in as well. So make sure you guys have a consistent schedule, or come out with like a weekly schedule every week or every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever the case may be. Just try to be consistent. Don't just come out here randomly one day and then the next day come out here randomly, blah, blah, blah. You guys got to be consistent, okay? It's huge. Herding the cattle. All right. First question. What are your goals in the next 2 years as a content creator / streamer? So again, 2 years, man. Might seem pretty far away, but if you guys know this, like streaming and doing this part-time, full-time, it flies by. It absolutely flies by. It is insane. I've been doing this I'm coming up on 3 years already doing this from when I first started as a part-time streamer. It's insane how time flies. And honestly, I would have never thought I would be here now, because so much changed like in my military life and civilian life, you know what I mean? So there's just so much that can change, obviously. But you guys should have like a primary goal of, on what you want to do to be better. Like, and I don't mean like, oh yeah, I just want to get bigger, and no, set a goal for yourself. You know what I mean? Like for this year, I told Brent or someone to clip it. I was like, we will be partnered in 2025. And it's funny and it's ironic because I was talking about Twitch, but we got partnered on YouTube in 2025 or before 2025. It was for 2024. I said by the end of this year, the beginning of 2024, I said by the end of this year, we will be partnered, going into the 2025 year. And we did. Technically, we did. I didn't say Twitch on the recording, like on the clip, but, we got partnered. We did do it. We did what I said. But in my mindset, I was thinking about Twitch. But regardless, that was my goal. And that was almost a year in advance. So you got to have like specific goals like that. Hey, I want to hit 50K subscribers or 50K followers in 2 years, because again, it does take time, you guys know. But you know what I mean? I want to know your goals. I want to know where you see yourself in 2 years. And I don't want some like bland bullshit fucking answer like, oh, I just want to have, more followers. Like, bitch, everybody wants to have more fucking followers. Don't give me that bullshit. Give me a fucking goal that you want to do in 2 years. Where do you want to see yourself in 2 fucking years? Give me a goal, like a realistic fucking goal. Now, if you say, oh, I want to be famous and have 10 million subscribers on YouTube, and right now you don't even have a YouTube, I'll be like, hey, listen, like we got to tone it down a little bit. 10 million is hard. It's a lot. And do that in kind of unrealistic, okay?
Tell Alfred
people don't
to suck it.
Make that happen. So, you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm talking about. Realistic goals, where you see yourself in 2 years. Angry Ginger, what's going on? Coming hot with the Daily 69. I thought I heard something coming over from my headphones. I was like, what is this, man? Why do I hear like siren? I don't have the foot pedal, obviously, but hey, I appreciate the Daily 69 from Angry and Aggie. I see you both guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate the love. You guys just joining us. We're going over the Batcave and what it entails and what I expect out of the Dream Team. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys do want to potentially be in the Batcave, I'm going to write this up or type it up on documents and give it to you guys if you want to join. All right, like it's good. It's going to be good stuff. Next question is I said, I want to ask you, do you edit long-term or short-term videos? So, like, again, me just knowing you on a personal level, do you do short-term or long-term, or do you do both? Like, I want to know. Because if you just do short-term, I want to kind of start pushing you towards long-term. And if you do long-term, I want to see how you're editing on long-term. You know what I'm saying? I want to see both sides to it. Special K does long-term, and what's his name does long-term? on repeat, you know, and I always check out both their videos to see how their editing's doing. You know what I mean? Or if something's off in there or whatever the case may be, I always try to double check it. Obviously, I know Wooly does it. I'm just saying outside that, you know, I always try to check out the videos to see how they're doing. So learning I want to know if you do short or long term. And if you guys just do short, that's okay. But they better be damn good short videos, not just a fucking random ass clip of you, you know, sniping someone in the head and thinking it's a good clip or a good video. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes beyond that. And again, with long term, like especially if you're on PC and you're not doing long term, we need to get you on long term. That's going to be like my goal to get people. I think out of the 6, I think only 3 do long term. It's Wooly, it's Special K, and what's his name on repeat. I don't think the other 3 do long term, but that's something in the future I want to do. We already have a Discord with each other, and like just with people who are in the Batcave, and within the Discord we talk with each other. Like, hey, if I last week I think it was drops were on. Fortnite made a thing, like kind of secret thing where drops were on and no one knew until like the 20th of April. And I was like, yo, repeat, unseen people, if you guys are going live, make sure you're doing parentheses drops on and then start your title. There's a method to the madness, chat. You guys got to make sure you're putting drops on, because if people are trying to get these pickaxes and stuff and they see that drops are on for you, that's the first thing they're going to read in the title is like parentheses drops on. You know what I'm saying? So little things like that. Where we help each other out in the Batcave for right now. Again, in the future, I want to get on calls. I want to help each other really just like knock shit out, you know what I mean? And like maybe just do a community night of just the Batcave, you know what I mean? The potential is endless within the Batcave. You guys already know. So it's pretty big. It's pretty big. My invite must have been lost in the mail. For what? To the Discord? Are you not in that Discord? Are you in that Discord, Wooly, or no? I do. I don't know. I gotta look. I forget, honestly. Now you know how it feels, Wooly? No, I'm not. All right, I'll make sure I add you. My bad. You're just a regular. You already know, so. All right, next question. What do you want to get out of the Batcave? So if you join, what are you looking to get out of it? Whether it's help with each other, like how I was just explaining with each other, you know, like looking to have like a mentor, right? And to build up, or like doing community games. Like, what do you want to get out of the Batcave? Like, what do you want? You know, what do you think the Batcave is going to do for you, pretty much? Whether it's get bigger, whether it's get better at editing, whether it's, I don't know, collaborating with people more. You know what I mean? Because you're shy and you don't want to reach out and expand out to people. You know, so what do you want to get out of it? Really, I think that's an important question too, because I want to know what you want to get out of it. You know what I mean? Not what we can get out of it. How often do you stream slash schedule? Already went over that. If you're part time, be like, hey, I'm part time. I stream when I can. I'm gonna take it as an answer, but I want to know. Like, I need a fucking schedule. Like, I'm not just gonna be like, hey, I stream when I can. I'll be like, bitch, that ain't fucking good enough. Hey, I know I can't stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, cool. Tell me that. You know what I mean? I know you can't stream Tuesdays, Thursdays. Cool. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are up in the air sometimes because I have a kid, or I gotta take my kids to school, or the dog's got an appointment. You know what I mean? Like, I take care of my mother, like on the Saturdays and Sundays, or I drive to somewhere. I don't know. You guys gotta let me know. You gotta let me know what your schedule is. And I'm not saying every week you gotta report your fucking schedule to me, but like break it down. Like, again, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Batman, I can stream. Okay, that's a good start. That is a good fucking start. So like on Twitch, it better say like, you know, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, there's no stream at all. You know what I mean? You better not stream on one of them days. I'm just kidding. But like, that's a start. You know what I'm saying? That's a small step right there to being consistent and getting your shit together on a schedule. Okay, that's what I mean by it. Yo, Clean, what's going on, man? Good morning, welcome in. This is definitely how I've always pictured a stream team. Yeah, like I said, Shorty, everybody's different, right? Everybody's different for sure. But this is how I picture it as well. You know, and I'm just trying to enforce it. It's not going to go perfect. It's not going to go as we foresee it for sure, but we can try our damn best. Okay, next will be what socials do you post on? So what platforms do you post on? Again, you can have a Twitch, a YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter, but you're consistently posting on Twitch and YouTube. I'll be like, okay, so why are you not posting on TikTok then? If you are posting on YouTube and Twitch, why are you not posting on TikTok? So that's why I want to know what you're doing. And I don't care about your personal Instagram, Facebook, Snap. I don't care about that stuff. I need you to have like a gaming profile for these platforms, and that's where you should be posting at. And I need to know if I'll be like, yo, like Subconscious, he barely posts on YouTube, and I asked him like, yo, why are you not posting on YouTube? Like, you should be posting on YouTube. And he's like, well, I just posted, I don't know, like 4 videos last week, and they all got 0. They all got 0 views. He's like, that's why I don't post. I was like, okay. That's fine, understandable, but who says tomorrow you're not going to get, blow up and get 1,000 views on one video? That's why I told him, like, and then I went over to his profile and I saw some of his clips, and of course I liked them all. He doesn't have any hashtags in his title. And I commented on one of his videos. I said, you need to put hashtags in these damn titles. He's like, yeah. He's like, I will. Thank you. You know what I mean? I'm like, just because you get 0 views doesn't mean anything. You can go back to even now on my secondary channel. I'm doing an experiment right now with my secondary channel. Just prove to you guys, you can do this. You can do what I'm doing if you want to put that next foot forward and put that consistency in front of you and, push forward with your head down and keep fucking running. That's why I'm starting this secondary channel. It's to show you guys. Like, we're at 600 and, I don't know, 30-something followers right now. 633. I only post short-term content on there. So, like, no long-term videos, no horizontal videos. It's all, like, TikTok-formed videos. But still, I can show you guys whether you don't want to edit or you don't feel like editing. Short-term is the way to go, too. You just got to know. You just got to be smart with it and know how to do it, right? So, I'm showing you guys that I started with that channel with almost like 0 subscribers. I left it dark. It was a reaction video. It was a reaction channel, the Batman Reacts, where I reacted to like, boot camp stuff for the military. We did some MRE testings on there. We just did some stupid stuff, right? I didn't post shorts on there at all. It was primarily just long-term videos. And it was dark because it was so hard to cope part-time streaming, going in the, I was in the Marine Corps at the time, going to the Marine Corps, doing stuff for that, still doing the full-time YouTube and streaming still. Like, it was hard to do another channel. But now that I'm full-time, I can do both channels, and I'm showing you guys you can do it. You know what I mean? I'm at 600 plus subscribers right now, and I started at like 200, and within a month we grabbed over 400 subscribers. So if you tell me like, hey, I don't post on there, but I do have a channel, like that's not what I want to hear. Obviously, if that's what is happening, tell me. But like, you're being lazy. That's what it comes down to. And I'm lazy too. There's times like, 2 days ago, I posted my clips for my main channel, and usually I go to my short channel on YouTube and I post at least 2 clips every day. I didn't feel like doing it. I didn't fucking do it. Did I feel like shit the next day? Yes, I did. I was just being fucking lazy. But like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you're just being lazy. If you have your channel, post on it. Post 1 clip. You can schedule these posts too. I've pre-scheduled everything on fucking YouTube. There's not one day where I am like, unless it's an update day and I'm posting what, like, say the slurp map just came out, right? I'll live post it because I know y'all love when I edit and post while we're live, but like, I pre-schedule everything. All my long-term videos, I pre-schedule fucking everything. You can do the same fucking thing. Again, it's just whether you want to do it or not. That's what it comes down to. I know you have the clips. I know you got the videos. It's just whether you want to fucking do it or not. So posting on your socials, I would love to know that, so I know what's going on and what you guys are doing. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Nation, what's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome in, brother. We're just if you guys are joining us, we're This is our like 7th or 8th, I don't know, 6th, 7th or 8th episode of the podcast where we just sit down and talk about life, guys. Right now we're talking about the Batcave. About a month ago, I think maybe I was given a stream key to the stream team for a stream team, and we're going over it right now because I want to get other people involved. Remember, there's 7 questions. That was the 5th question. Next question is: are you full time or part time? I mean, that's a pretty simple question. Yes or no. You know what I mean? If you're full time, I'm gonna look back and see everything you gave me. All in the last 4 questions. I'm gonna look at all the socials you gave me, and I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna be like, all right, he's full time, or she's full time, but her numbers aren't reflecting why. And I'm gonna dig a little deeper. You know what I mean? I'm gonna dig a little deeper and see why. You're full time and you're on Twitch and you only have 500 subscribers or 500 followers. I'm gonna dig deep in. I'm gonna dig into it. I'm gonna dig into you. If you're looking to come into the Batcave, you better expect some tough love. But it's all gonna help you in the long run. I promise you. You know what I mean? I'm here to help you. I'm here to mentor you. I'm here to guide you. Vice versa. It goes both fucking ways, 100%. Do I know everything? No, but I do know some stuff, and I know that I can gain knowledge from the people that I bring in as well. But the whole reason, again, for the Batcave is because I believe in you. I see something in you right now that most people or bigger people aren't going to see because you're smaller. You're a little guy. And I'm bringing you in to help you expose yourself. Like Subconscious, great example. Top 400 in the world all time in fucking wins, chat. Like all time out of the last 7 years, this dude is top 400 in wins all fucking time. That's crazy. It's crazy to think about, right? Like I'm top like 1300 and you guys think I'm good? Like take a look at this fucking guy, right? Top 400 in wins all time. But when he streams, he there's times where he only has 3 people watching him, 5 people watching him. You know what I mean? This dude deserves to fucking be recognized 100%. You know what I mean? And he has it. He has it in him, right? That's why I'm just giving you a quick example of just the one person within the Batcave. I could talk about everybody, but like just him specifically, he has it, but it's so hard for him to get recognized. So I want to help him get recognized. We did that fucking YouTube video with him, which comes out tomorrow, by the way. You guys don't want to miss out. But like, you know what I mean? I see the potential, and I trust. I can trust him, and I feel like he could get there. You know what I'm saying? He could be at the top, whether he's a pro on the pro level, content creator level, or just a fucking sweat. He can fucking get there. But that's what I want with the Batcave is to be that. I don't want to say to be the light to your day because that's kind of going like way too deep, but like to be that person that believes in you, because sometimes that's all we fucking need is someone to believe in them in life. And especially in streaming because it is competitive because it's just a small community and only a certain amount of people will get to the top. So it doesn't matter how ugly you are, how pretty you are, like how fucking great you are, how bad you are at the game. It's very competitive no matter, like, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like how you look, how you play, whatever the case may be. But I feel like in this industry, you definitely need someone to believe in you. You know what I mean? Because if you don't believe in yourself, you're already losing. But if you have someone, a mentor, someone who's like, I do fucking believe in you. You know what I mean? That gives you the courage, the courage and the fucking discipline and the motivation, the drive to push forward to potentially, be better. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want to know if you're full-time, part-time. Same thing if you're part-time. I'm going to look at your numbers and I'm going to see where you're at. And, if they're slacking there, I'm going to expose it. And, we'll talk about it. You know what I mean? And again, nothing wrong with exposing shit and talking about it. Like for me, I think my biggest downfall is Twitch right now. Even though I'm on there every day, I don't even have 8,000 followers yet on Twitch. But then again, I look at it and it's so hard to expose yourself on Twitch because there's no For You page, there's no discovery page. There is, but you know what I mean by like exposing yourself. If you're not recommended, if you're not rated into, if they don't see you on discovery page, you're not getting a fucking follow from anybody. If you're not promoting it on other channels, like platform-wise, that's why it's important to have more multiple platforms and post your content there and have a tag, your tag. But anyway, that's another talk for another time. But like, you're not gaining any fucking traction. Like, look at me on YouTube. We're so far past Twitch, and I started on Twitch way before YouTube. we're fucking like, you know what I'm saying? Like we're way past it. We're gonna continue to blow Twitch out of the fucking water with YouTube just because the amount of exposure I can display on YouTube far outweighs what I can do on Twitch, and it just proves that you should be on fucking YouTube too, right? Just saying. Ask Wooly. Wooly's fucking doing it too, man. He's almost at 3,000 followers. He's right fucking there. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I would never point you guys in the wrong direction, especially if you're in the back cave. I will never fucking point you guys in the wrong fucking direction. So that's all I'm gonna say. Like, Twitch is definitely my downfall. I'm on Snapchat and I post clips there and everything. We're already over 7,000 people on Snapchat. That's fucking wild, right? I mean, and we're about to catch Twitch. Twitch is gonna be my, besides Instagram, Twitch is going to be my lowest fucking platform, even though I'm live on it every single goddamn day, right? So we're going to expose your numbers for sure if you guys come in. And we're going to see where you're at. Because it's going to be like a reality check. Because sometimes people need to be brought back down to reality, and they got to see what is being seen from the outside, you know? And I'll be the one to tell you straight up what the fuck's wrong, or, you know, what's going on, or maybe, hey, this isn't working because of this, like. And if you can't take that criticism, or if you can't take that honesty, if you can't take it raw, man, you got another thing coming at you. I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right, and then last question. I really want you to go deep into this one. Is what can you bring to the Batcave? Like, you personally, what the fuck can you bring? I'm just gonna leave it there. I want it to like marinate in your head. Like, what can you bring to the Batcave? And that's gonna really make you think about yourself and what you're great at in this industry and what you can bring. You know what I mean? And I don't want some BS answer like, oh, well, I got 30,000 people on Twitch and I'm partnered. You know, I don't fucking care about that. What can you bring to the Batcave to help us, to help everybody else in the Batcave? What can you do to make us better? You know what I mean? Because, again, this isn't like a race to the top to see who can be better. It's to help each other bring each other to the top. You know what I mean? Like how I was talking about earlier, how we want to do customs and, you know, just all this crazy stuff. Like the freaking opportunities are just out the window. You know what I mean? So if you're like, oh, well, Batman, I got like 30,000 followers on Twitch, and you know, and I'll look at you and I'll be like, oh, well, you don't have YouTube, you don't have TikTok, you don't have Twitter, you have an Instagram, but it's your personal one. Snapchat, same thing. Kick, nothing. Facebook, nothing. I'm like, that. What are you exactly bringing? You know what I mean? Like, that's great that you have 30K followers on Twitch, but like outside of that, what the fuck are you doing? And you'll be like, Dad. And you know what I mean? So I don't want some bullshit answer like that. I want to know like what physically can you bring to the Batcave? You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Is sarcasm an acceptable answer? I'll read right through that shit, shorty. Don't try me. I'll read right through that shit. So yeah, that's it. That's the 7 questions. I did post it in the Discord, and I thought I asked the fellow members in the Batcave what they thought, and they thought it was good. There was a question here and there they didn't like, but I explained it to them like how I just did with you on why I put it in there and why I think it's important as like the CEO, I guess you can say, of like why being part-time or full-time why is that an important question? Because I want to know, you know, if you're full-time or part-time, you know what I mean? Like, I want to know what you're doing. I want to know how fucking invested you are into this, you know what I mean? Like, there's just so many different things it can branch off to on why that question is important, you know what I mean? And in my mind, it makes sense. It might not make sense to them, but like I see it, you know what I mean? And again, I'll be reading the applications, they won't. So like for me, it makes sense. And it just, I don't know. I feel like a document like this or an application like this, it makes you really think on where you're at, you know what I mean? Because like you should know where you're at on followers and subscribers on all your platforms. You know what I mean? Twitch, we're almost at 8K. We're at like 7.9. Snapchat, we're over 7K. YouTube, we're almost at 12,000. We're like 12 point or 11.5 something. Instagram, we're at like just 3. What else do I got? TikTok, we're almost at 5. Twitter, we're at like 1,500. Kick, I don't have. I do have, but I don't go on it. You know what I mean? So like knowing your shit like that. So it's very important. Yo, Zero, what's up, man? How you doing? He reads me like a book. I do. I read a lot of you guys like a book. So yeah, like it's an important thing, and if you just gaff it off, again, no hard feelings. I'll just be like, hey, respectfully, I'm not gonna invite you to the Batcave. You know what I mean? And you can take that one or two ways. I don't fucking care, man. If you guys come to realize how we are here, like you can go against us and do whatever you want. I don't fucking care. We said it yesterday, and the day before. I think like we are running straight, and if you're not with us, I'm not gonna say you're against us, but you're fucking against us. If you're not hanging on to my hand, and we're running, and you let go, we're not coming back to get you. All right. We are running with our fucking heads down to the fucking top. Obviously, it's going to take time, but like you coming in here and be like, oh, fuck you, Batman, because you didn't let me in the Batcave. Bro, I'm going to still sleep at night the same way I do now. Terrible. But like, you know, if you're like, fuck you, I'm cutting you off, I'll be like, all right, cool, man. Like, I'll see you when I'm at the top. You know what I mean? That's the mentality you guys got to have. That's the fucking mentality everyone should fucking have. You know what I mean? I'm not saying sitting here like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, but like, hey, respectfully, I'll see you when I'm at the top. Kill him with success. You know what I mean? I was telling Aggie the other day, like, I don't want people taking my weakness, or my kindness for weakness, you know what I mean? Because I'm all like happy and jolly and stuff, but like, people are going to think that, you know, a lot of people are going to try to take your kindness for weakness. And if they do, then fuck them, you know what I mean? But you can't let anyone derail you, man. It's not worth it. Like you guys see all the time when we're streaming how many people come in and say we suck and we're cunts and I'm a bitch and I fucking suck. Like I got death threats before, like the whole 9, man. The whole 9. You think I fucking care about that shit? Like, brother and sister, no, I don't. And if you get angry because you don't get into the Batcave, I'm sorry, grow the fuck up. I don't know what else to tell you. You know what I mean? Like if you want to sit there and cut me off and cut the community off, you're hurting yourself. You're shooting yourself in the fucking foot. I'll tell you that for one. And I told you guys before, you will always want me on your fucking team no matter what. When it comes down to it, at the end of the day, you will want me on your goddamn team. So don't fuck me over. You know what I'm saying? Or not fuck me over, but you know what I'm saying. Yo, Bomber, what's going on? Welcome in. Aggressive today? We are. We wake up and eat a bowl of Nows for breakfast without any milk. But yeah, like that's the mentality you got to have. You know what I'm saying? If you are gonna get sidetracked by these fucking nerds coming in calling you losers, or you know, another great story is I had a mod. And I know I told this before, but some of you guys might not know. But like I had a mod and he was there, but he was always playing. And the one day I needed him, I had like 200 people in the stream, and he wasn't there. And it was an ongoing thing. It wasn't like just that day I had it with him. He was on the hot seat. He knew it. It was one thing after another. And I told him, I'm like, hey, man, like, all due respect, I'm going to unmod you because I can't count on you, blah, blah, blah. Like, I told him I would always still be there to support you. We'll be there to, you know, raid out to you, whatever the case may be. And he completely banned me on everything. He cut me off completely. And yeah, I'm like, all right, dude, you know, you wanna be fucking dumb and do that? Fine. No heart. Like, I'm gonna still sleep fine at night. I'm gonna sleep terrible at night, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm still gonna continue to do what I do. Just because you cut me off, I'm not gonna be like, oh, and just like stop streaming because you know this dude fucking cut me off. And look, and like, I guarantee you, someone just told me not the other day. It was a while ago, but like, he only had like 5. From the time I cut him off, to the time he cut me off till now, he's grown maybe like 2%. Like he had like 400 to 500 followers. He's maybe at like 800 right now. You know, and he looks at us. I'm sure he's probably stalked us before or seen what we've been doing. And he probably sees how successful we are. You know what I mean? Or just how much growth we've had since he cut me off. And he's probably like, damn, you know, I should have not have done that, because he told me he wanted to be a full-time streamer. And he was good at the game and everything. But, hey, you know, you fucking bite the hand that feeds you. This is what happens. So, long story short is, you know, you can't have people derail you, man. If you guys are wanting this and you're really hungry and you want to keep pushing forward, You're gonna have haters, and they're gonna want to knock you off track. Let them, man. Let them. And another really good I'm trying to think of like the word for it. Another good man, what's the fucking word for it? I suck with words, chat. I'm so sorry. Another good way to look at it too, like when a rocket goes into the sky, it has boosters on the side. And eventually when that rocket gets so high, the boosters fall off. But the rocket keeps going up, but the boosters fall. So you're going to have people who are going to be on the journey with you, on your successful journey going to the top, and there's going to be times where they just fall off, man. And they're not going to make it to the top with you, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's going to happen in any journey you fucking take, guys, in life, in streaming, especially in streaming, man, because there's going to be times where people do stupid things, or you guys just fall apart, and you know what I mean, you don't wrap back around with each other, and you guys are mutual and the respect's there, but like you guys just don't click like how you used to, you know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be times where you're the rocket, you're going up, and the boosters just fall off, and they float back down, and you're still going up, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like if you're coming with me, grab my hand and don't let go. That's like my analysis to it. Like, don't let go of my fucking hand. I'm gonna be there, but if you let go, we're leaving you behind. And that's the same analysis with the rocket. Like the rocket's going up, and it'll eventually fall off. The boosters will eventually fall off. You're the booster. Don't let go. You know what I mean? Like if you want to try to like put them two things together. You know what I mean? It's just gonna happen, Chad. It's a shame, and it's happened in my career, especially in the military, where you had mentors there for you. They taught you and everything, and then you guys just grow apart. Same thing with streaming. Same thing fucking happens. If you look at back to where I was 2 years ago, I'm probably like half the people I don't even talk to anymore. Probably more than that. You know what I mean? So don't take that with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? But like that's wrapping it back to like if say you wanted to come in and I said no, which you have to give me a really good fucking reason for me to tell you like no, you're not in the Batcave. Don't take it to heart. I'm telling you right now, don't take it to heart. I won't take it to heart. I'll still sit there, say it's who we got. Say it's Carrie, and Carrie's heavily involved with the community. And I tell her no because she needs to work on some things. And I don't see her being in the Batcave right now. It doesn't mean you can't apply later. And she just like completely goes off the wall and AWOL, and you know what I mean? I won't be like, oh, there's Carrie, the girl I said no to. Like, that's not how I'm going to look at it, man. I'm going to continue to, support you in the way I do and continue to, do what we do. You know what I'm saying? There's no hard feelings at all. And that should be for like most things you guys do, especially in streaming. You know what I mean? It's really not that deep. I always tell people when come in and they hate on me. It's like, bro, you don't even know who I am. And you're coming in here and like, saying I suck after I just killed you, but like I'm a grown ass man pushing 40, playing on 8 a.m. lobbies, and I just fucking shat on you. Like, brother, do you even know who I am? Like, you don't even know my first name. You don't know how old I am. You don't know where I'm from. Like, what if we actually just sat down and had a cup of coffee? I guarantee you I could make you like me. You know what I mean? Like, some people just genuinely fucking hate you, and that's okay. It is what it is, but like, you can't let people like that fucking ruffle up your feathers, chat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now, if you do want to go big and you get there, you're going to have people that do this shit all the time to you, whether it's stream snipers, trolls, whatever the case may be. Like, you got to look at now how people handle, like Nick A30, Courage AD, Cypher PK, like these guys, they're really good at turning their head, or turning the cheek and not looking at them, or, not even acknowledging them. Obviously, they're not perfect, and there's times where they've blown up on a subscriber or a follower, for stream sniping or griefing or whatever the case may be, right? We're all fucking human, but, like, majority of the time, they're really good at, like, turning the shoulder or turning the cheek and not looking at that kind of crap. And I'm in the point to where, we are getting a lot of hate. It's actually crazy. I would say it at least happens maybe once per day. Just turning the cheek and just letting that person talk shit, I like the saying, hurt people hurt people. So if you're a hurt person, guess what you're going to do? You're going to hurt somebody else. So hurt people hurt people. And just think about it for 1 second. I know it kind of doesn't make sense because it's like you're saying the same fucking thing over and over again, but hurt people hurt people. And that's what these people are. You know, they come in and try to hurt you because they're already hurt. So you guys just don't take it to heart. You know what I'm saying? That's my advice. Especially if you come in the back cave, man. Don't let that shit fucking disgruntle you because again, you're coming in the back cave. People are going to notice. A lot of people already notice that they're part of the back cave, like subconscious woolly people who are in the back cave. And they're like, oh, I had other people reach out and be like, yo, I didn't know subconscious was in the back cave. I was like, yeah, you saw that? They're like, yeah, I saw it next to his name. I'm like, oh, that's freaking dope, man. You know what I mean? But like, if you join, just know you're joining a team that we're going to already have haters because people fucking hate us or just don't like us for some fucking reason. I don't know why. So yeah, there's a lot that goes behind the chat. I can sit here all day and talk to you guys about it, but that's going to be the application, the document right here. I have it all written up. We're going to type it up. And if you guys want it, you guys already know, hit me up on the Discord. I can either email it to you or try to, I'm not going to say fax it to you, but forward it to you somehow. And you guys can fill it out, give it back to me, and I'll look at it. You know what I mean? And I'll get back to you guys in like 3 to 5 business days. I'm just kidding. I'll get back to you guys on you know, whether you're gonna get the invite or not. You know what I mean? Yo, Izzy, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing good. Hope the heart is feeling good. Woo. You're just pushing 30, sir. Yes, I'm only pushing 30. Some dude said I'm pushing 40 on fucking TikTok. Yeah, so I think that's a good application. I don't know if you guys think I can add something or subtract something. Let me know. I'm always open, especially if you're in the back cave already and you're listening. I think it'll be good, like just a good, you know, thing to do. I don't know, just a good thing to have, and just to be like making it personal and be like, yeah, Aggie, yeah, I don't like your big ugly glasses, so you're not in the back cave. You know what I mean? So this is like a baseline for everybody who will want to join the back cave and get in. So I don't have give facts jokes. You don't have to what? Wow, that's just mean. We got old for using emails the other day. You don't have to give a fact jokes. Like I would not fax it to you. Bat, should I get you a Manscaped? No, why? Because I got hairy legs? Brother, I keep myself clean. Don't worry. You got to keep the masculine shit alive. You know what I'm saying? On the casting couch. Clean just wish he was hairy like me. It's called being. That's what you're looking at. An alpha male. Clean. He's nerdier than me. Yeah, I'm nerdier than you. Yeah, so I think that was pretty good. I don't even know how long. How long have we been live for? Usually we talk about other stuff. I was talking about something else. My nuts. I mean, you can come check my nuts right now, man. They're good. They're silky smooth, baby. An hour and 10 minutes. That's pretty good. You can yeah. What do you guys want to talk about? You guys want me to talk about something or give you guys my opinion on something? Try to give you guys like life lessons too. Like mentality lessons as well, you know what I mean? On like what we're doing. Not the alpha male. Hey, I'm just calling it how it is, shorty. You know what I mean? And I'll be lying to you right now if I tell you my bat wings aren't sticking to my legs. I want to talk about you. You're so damn cute. Yeah. You could read us all like a book next podcast. I don't think you guys want me reading to y'all. I can't read. About the back cave, you should start Discord for streamers. That would like. I think once we get more established, clean, I can do that. But for right now, like I'm just so focused on so many different things, man. It's not a bad idea at all, dude. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. But it would just be real hard to cope with all that, dude. It's hard right now. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be involved in the 6 other people's lives in the back cave and try to help them out best I can. You know what I mean? It's hard, man. It is hard. We did. I mean, everything I just talked about, clean. Whether you want to try to join the back cave or not, man. If you guys want, you guys already know you can hit me up on the Discord. US Mace Point Discord down below. And if you guys want to try to get in, and you're a streamer, and you think you can make it to the top, you got to believe in yourself first. Definitely do that. I love the poster in the background, and the setup is really nice. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. This is actually metal. It's a metal sign. I had it made um, when we move to the other house. This will be a lot different. It's just I've very limited room, so I just have to make it work. You know what I mean? This is a temporary setup for sure. Like it's getting hot now, so I have my AC thing in the window because 2 PCs really heat up this room really really quick. Um, and yeah, I can only put that there, but I like it there a lot. I just hate how the lights run up the wall, but it is what it is. But I appreciate it. This is the casting couch. You guys already know. Yeah, it's a metal sign. It's beautiful. I'm very happy how it turned out. It came out beautiful. That's my background on my PC too. Unmask Reveal True Identity. And when we get bigger too, like this is I think episode 7 or 8 or something like that. I should know, but I forget. But once a month we do these podcasts. We were exclusively only on YouTube, but this podcast, oh excuse me, we decided to expand it out to Twitch, and for the ones who don't like going on YouTube or don't even go on YouTube at all, like this is just another opportunity for you guys to get exposed and see it. You know what I mean? The more relaxed you is a nice vibe for a podcast. Yeah, that's why I wanted to do a podcast. And again, like that's what's it you guys need to take it this way too. Like you need to stand out from everybody else. Like we as a streamer need to stand out. You know what I mean? Everybody runs similar programs like on Twitch and stuff, but that's why I was like, you know what, I'm going to do a podcast to where we talk because I can talk for days. I got very good life experience. I'm only 27. I can talk about a lot, and I can always listen. And that our main goal was to like bring a person on every single month and talk. But it's very difficult, especially right now, like trying to get approved for a mortgage and moving houses, and money's tight, and because I would pay for their tickets and or drive or whatever, you know what I mean? So I was like, I can't keep doing it. We were supposed to have Wooly here, I think March, but a huge storm came in. We got like 8 inches of snow where I was supposed to pick them up that day. And Sam was driving, and Sam was we were gonna meet somewhere, and Sam was driving them, and it was snowing up there. So I was like, dude, like if something happens to her, I would feel real bad. So like he was the last person I was supposed to come on. But right now it's just so hard. I'm like really busy trying to get people in. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, I show up and Wooly's not even there. No, but it's just been hard. So like every month I wanted to bring somebody on, and we started it. I think I got 2, 3 people on here, and then it kind of just fell apart real quick. But like I wanted to show you guys, like myself outside of Fortnite, where the camera usually is. You guys always see the same background. Like we're on here, and you guys are able to see me and talk to me. And again, because like there's a lot of things while we're playing I don't want to talk about, right? Especially life stuff. Like if we're sitting there and I'm telling you guys my life stories or my life problems while we're playing Fortnite, you probably wouldn't want to sit there and watch me or listen to me. So this is a great opportunity to sit down and like really talk to you guys. I have all my podcast episodes on YouTube. Every single one we did from the first episode till now. um, we talked about streaming skills. We talked about how to become a full-time / part-time content creator, how to be a successful one. Like we talked about a lot of stuff. Angry Ginger might be coming here. He's taking leave to come up to see his family, and I'm like very close to his family, so he might stop here, or I might meet him, and we might maybe do a little episode in the summer. So there's just a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just a great part to come in and just chill. He brings it on himself. And yeah, again, you guys just see me in a different scenery to where I'm not just sitting there sweating it up on Fortnite and yelling at people to do better. You know what I mean? We're actually just chilling. And again, talking about some good stuff because I feel like in our other podcasts we actually talked about a lot of good stuff, especially when I have other people on. We really talked about some cool things and some funny things too. Because I've you guys are I did almost 9 years in the Marine Corps. I did 8.5, just over 8.5, and with that comes a lot of experience. You know what I mean? Shitty ass fucking experience, but I don't regret any 1 second of it. All the times I was in pain and fucking hated life and was bitching and complaining. Um, I don't regret any of it. You know what I mean? Because it wouldn't make me the person I am now and where I would be right now too. So yeah, we love you, Bats. I love you guys too. And I'm always. You guys are the reason why I'm doing this. You guys are my motivation, my drive. Again, the difference between motivation and drive. I like to say I'm motivated all the time, but it's the drive that gets me there. It should be the same thing for you guys. Motivation, the difference is motivation only lasts maybe a month or two, a week, a day. You get motivated to start working out, and then in a month you're done. You know what I mean? But if you have the drive to fucking work out and to get better, you're gonna continue to fucking work out, right? So the difference between having drive and motivation is huge. So if you guys are really really involved into something, try to have the drive for it. All right, don't sit there and have. It's good to have motivation. Don't get me wrong, but like again, motivation runs out. Your drive doesn't. That's why that drive that I have to for us to become a fucking top dog streamer, like a fucking famous content creator / streamer, is the drive that I have, and you guys are like a huge part of that drive. Because I think it would be so cool for you guys to be like, yo, I know the Batman. I was part of it. Like from day one, we were here. You know what I mean? Like to have that connection with a full the number one streamer in the world and be like, I knew him from when he only had like 5,000 subscribers on fucking or followers on Twitch. Like I think that's a special connection. You know what I mean? For sure. And to be part of that and to be part of it from the beginning, you're like, fuck yeah, you know what I mean? Like my one buddy, I served with him in the Marine Corps. We were out in the field training, and I was talking about me wanting to become a streamer and everything. And he's like, dude, you know Nick Merckx? I said, absolutely. And he's like, dude, I started watching him when he only had like 10 average followers. I was like, no fucking way, And I was like, do you still watch him now? He said, yeah. And he always recognizes me because I was there from the beginning. I was like, that's fucking cool, man. And he was proud about that. Like, he was proud to be there from the beginning. And I want you guys to have that same pride. You know what I mean? So that's why you guys are like one of my main drives on why I want us to get to the top. You know what I mean? To us to be different and get to the fucking top. I hope that makes sense. I would have been a Marine, but my recruiter was on break. That's how I became an airman. It's all right, Brent. It's all right. That's funny. Unlike Don, he doesn't show up. That's crazy. If you get to the top, I just ask for two things. What do you ask for, Clean? What do you got? One, I need top. One, need top. You need what? You gotta talk. You gotta talk good. Like, make it make sense, Clean. I don't know what you're saying. I can give you a singular V-Buck for sure. 100%. No, there was a snowstorm. I can bat for Wooly on that for sure. And I'm the one who called him. It was like late at night and I called him. Just one singular V-Buck. But yeah, like, having you guys up there with me would be freaking sick. So that's my drive, There's a lot more that goes into it, why I drive, why like the numbers really drive me, like seeing the growth. You know how many people I have hit me up on Discord? They're like, oh, we can help you get up to the, partner, or we can help you by this, doing this or that. I'm like, I'm like, I'm doing this organically. I was like, I don't want to use another program to get me up to the top. Like, I'm doing it organically. Please and thank you. Like, I want to see the growth. I want to see the growing pains. I want to see the numbers go up and down. I want to see it all. I want to experience it all because I'm working in the trenches right now. If I don't work in the trenches when I get to the top, how am I going to help other people and give them advice that are in the trenches right now if I never worked in the trenches? You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. I can kind of elaborate on it a little bit. Like when you're a young Marine, when you first join, you have to do all the shitty stuff. Every little shitty thing you fucking do because you got to learn your place, right? So that's like working in the trenches. You got to experience the suck. You got to embrace the suck. You got to do it all. So when you become a leader, you're in charge of Marines. You know how it is. You know how it feels. You know how it fucking smells, how it tastes. You know everything about it. And you can mentor your Marines the same fucking way, in a better way than what your prior leadership did, right? So we had this quick example. We had this sergeant. He's a higher up. It's about 5 ranks above the average, above a private. When he got his job, he didn't do his job his first 4 to 5 years. So he never worked in the trenches. He went to go off. He went to like DC to work for the president. He drove the president around. He was like in the presidential detail, or I don't know. He drove like generals around or something like that. Not his fault. He can't be like, hey, I don't want to go up there. He got orders to go up there to do it, so you got to follow the orders. So when he came back to his job that he didn't do his first 4 years, when he was a sergeant and was in charge of the people in the trenches, he didn't know how it worked. You know what I mean? And he lost so much respect until he learned how to work in the trenches again. So that's my thing right now. Like, I don't want to be put, if someone's like, hey, I can guarantee you to be top at the top right now, I'm going to tell him no. Like he's like, hey, I'll give you 10 million followers. I'm like, I don't want it. Like, I want to go through the learning experiences. I want to go through it all within time, so I know how it feels. I know how it felt. I know how it tastes. I know what it looks like. I know everything about it. So when I get to the top, I can mentor other people and say, again, we're going to use Wooly. Be like, hey, Wooly, like you're doing great, man. I know you might not think so, but you're doing great. You're on the right track. You're doing this. You're doing that. Keep fucking working, man. Keep your head down and keep fucking working, right? That's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? DMW, what's up, man? How you doing? RC, welcome in. Yo, Cat, what up? Good morning. How you doing? What happened? He said, wow. What, Wooly? Wow, what? Man, yo, Ricky, what up? How you doing? Welcome in. So yeah, like that's the thing, you know what I mean? Like I want to work. I want to go through it all. I want to go through the ups, the downs, the good, the bad. I want to do it all. So when I get to the top, when we get to the top, we know right from wrong. We know how to act. We know where we came from. That's like the most important thing. We know exactly where we came from and exactly how we got here. And it just provides, it's like a testimony. Like we are living the testimony. You know what I'm saying? We aren't just telling the testimony. We're fucking living it and we're doing it. You know what I mean? That's like, I think very important in a lot of different situations in life too. Of like, you need to live it and not fucking talk about it. You know what I mean? You can't skip the hardship. You can't skip the suck. You got to embrace it. You got to deal with it. You got to get through it because what doesn't kill you makes you fucking stronger. And I know that's so cliche to say, but it's so true. Like, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you fucking stronger. And there's only 2 ways to go about it. Like, you can either get better from it, or you can sit there and be a fucking bitch about it and moan and complain about it and not fucking grow off of it. You know which way we're going, chat. You know which way we're going. Just chilling. Got 10 minutes before my shift. I got 3 hours of sleep. Good thing. I get out early. I'm doing a 4-hour and 30 minutes. That's not bad, DMW. I hope it goes by quick. Yo, the GOAT, what's going in? How are you, man? Yeah, chat. Like I got a lot, man. I got a lot of my arsenal, like a lot of quotes, a lot of life lessons, a lot of crazy things to help you get through shit, And I think that's why I love what I do. I love mentoring people. I love trying to be the best person I can be so I can help other people. You know what I mean? I feel like that's why I'm here, and that's why like God called me to do this is to help other people, bring laughter, bring all the emotions to the table. You know what I mean? And be unique and be that special person to every single one of you guys. You know what I mean? And having you guys a part of it and having me be a part of you guys is like I fucking love that shit. You know, it gets me going for sure. And that's another thing. Like what gets my drive going, my drive. You know what I mean? Um, the drive for me to keep going and keep being fucking doing what I do. Who's been great mentors to you? I got a lot of people who's been great mentors to me. In the Marine Corps, obviously, you got a lot of mentors, but like a person who I looked up to a lot, especially being in the Marine Corps, was his name's Les Brown. If you guys don't know who he is, look him up. His story is incredible. He just brings a lot of real life experience and quotes and stuff and applies it into his life and makes it like kind of like what I'm telling you guys now, like how it was yesterday. Quick example when I said birds together flock together. If you guys hang around losers, you're gonna be a fucking loser. If you want to be a millionaire and be wealthy, hang around millionaires and wealthy people because you will adapt and overcome and copy their traits on how to be fucking rich and how to be wealthy and not be a fucking loser, right? If you're gonna hang around people who do drugs all day and who are alcoholics, guess what you're gonna do all day? You're gonna be a fucking drug addict and a fucking alcoholic, right? So surround yourself with successful people, and you will eventually, whether how hard, depending how hard you work, you will be fucking successful. So like birds together flock together. You gotta think about that. Like all the geese, all the birds, they fly together, and you gotta put that in, hypothetically, like if they're all losers and you're with that flock, you're gonna be a fucking loser. Look him up, Les Brown. He has great quotes, great story. I mean, this man was like, I love him. I love listening to his voice. You can just tell he has like so much raw emotion in there. He talks about Buster Douglas defeating what's his name in Muhammad Ali in his late ages, or I think it was Muhammad Ali, either Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson. How he beat him in his late ages, towards the end of his career. He talked about, again, I think it was 2 days ago, where you fall down on your back. Make sure you fall down on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Like, that's a great fucking quote right there. Like, I hang on to a lot of quotes, Bomber, and Les Brown always had the quotes. Like, Eric Thomas was another great motivational speaker, because I pick and choose what I want to take from each and every single one of them guys, and then I plug it into my leadership, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's hard right now to have mentors. I don't want to say like I feel like I'm doing this on my own, but like I feel like I am, if that makes sense. Like I have all you guys and it's great, but like for someone to like sitting there mentoring me, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense or not. Like I had a lot of great mentors in the Marine Corps that I don't really talk to anymore. Like I said, I was like that rocket and they were the boosters, you know what I mean? And they got me to where I needed to be successful. And then like we just grew apart in time, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that, because that's like life. But like it does suck. Like I had this one great mentor. His name was Corporal Mason. He was 4 ranks above me. So when I hit my duty station where I had orders to, he brought me in, and as the rank he was, it's a corporal. It's an E4 in the Marine Corps. He's an NCO, which is like it's not a high rank, but it's like a very well responsible rank. He took me in as like a private, right? He took me in and he made me fall. He made me, learn my mistakes and everything, but he didn't treat me like shit. He didn't haze me. He didn't fucking do any of that stuff like how the other corporals did. He mentored me, you know what I mean? He gave me that tough love, of course, but like he's like, hey, Batman. He called me fucking, my last name is Simon. He's like, you do anything this weekend? I said no, because I was living in a depressed room. He's like, you want to come to the gym with me and go watch the draft, like the NFL draft? I was like, sure. Like usually outside work, you don't cope with ranks lower than you. It's a little weird, but he was a bro and I was a bro, and I think he saw that in me. And when it came to work, there was a defined line on what we did outside of work and what we did inside work. Like outside work, I called him Mason, but inside work, I called him Corporal Mason. And not once did I let it slip. Was I just not like, hey, Mason? Because if I did, I would have got my ass fucking beat for not calling them a rank. Like if you have a rank higher than you, you always call them by their rank and then name. You know what I mean? If they're a higher rank than you. And godly, if I would have called him Mason instead of Corporal Mason inside work, I would have got fucking destroyed. Like I would have got the dog shit hazed out of me. So yeah, and then like I this was like within the first 8 months of my career. He was with me we were with each other all day. We were going to the gym. We were helping each other out. We were doing this and that. And when it came to work, I never like I never favored him. I never went to him. I wasn't on his ass. I wasn't like right behind him, talking to him, bullshitting with him. I act like he was a normal fucking another corporal in work. But like when they told me I was deploying to Africa, I was like, I don't want to say I was scared, but it was just like, I didn't know how to adapt to change yet. You know, we're so comfortable where we're at. And Aggie and I talked about it before. A lot of people hate change. No one likes change. We like when we're comfortable. And I told her, you know, you got to embrace change. Like you have to embrace that shit. Like it sucks, but you know what I mean? Like moving and doing crazy shit. Like I was never just settled down. So I was like a little nervous and worried. Like I was like having not like panic attacks, I guess. But he was right there with me the whole time. You know, he was taking me out. He was helping me. I didn't have a car, so he was driving me around. Like, and he didn't bitch about it. And not once was it his duty at all not once in his contract did it say like he needs to do this for me. But he just believed in me and he saw it in me and he helped me. And then I deployed. It was 9 months, and I knew after the 9 months when I came back, he was going to be gone. He was fucking gone when I got back. I was very upset, you know, because I just wanted to show him everything that he did for me. It paid off because I became the guy I told him I was going to become. I became the leader. I became that fucking NCO that he told me to be, that corporal. And I emulated that, and like, he wasn't there to see it. I lost his phone number. This is what sucks about the military because like you meet some good ass fucking people all around the world. He was from Texas, and he became a state trooper. And we just lost in touch. And I haven't talked to him in like, damn man, like 8 years it's been. But I will never forget him. You know what I'm saying, Bomber? So that was a great question. I like that. I'm sorry if that was so many fucking rabbit holes we went down. I feel like it was. What happened? But like right now, Bomber, it's very like going back to me being like it being hard for me to have mentors is because I just feel like so independent, and I have been my whole life. You know what I mean? Like just very independent on doing things. And I'm fucking weird with shit that I just do it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense or not. For me, it makes sense, but for other people, it might not. Was it Tyson? Oh, everyone's saying Tyson. Tyson. Yeah, it was Mike Tyson. But yeah, look up Les Brown, great guy. But we need people like that, you know what I mean? Yo, Smith, what's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome in. All right, yo, DMW, you take care, bro. Take care. I can't see what Perfect's saying. Like, it's like blanking out, man. It's so weird. It says, you didn't need to end with the blank. You could have stopped at the I'm just blank weird. Like, I don't know. I just see stars. But no, that was a great question. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you aren't stationed where active duty or not also matters. Yo, Night Ty, what's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. So I hope that made sense to you guys. And Bomber, that was a great question, man. I haven't talked about Mason in a very long time. I haven't talked about that man in a great time. And again, if I see him, man, I would just like, I don't know how emotional I'll get, but I would just let him know that everything that he did for me, to this day, I appreciate the fuck out of. Like, you got to remember where you came from, chat. You can't, you know, if you make it to the top, you got to remember where you fucking came from. Like my one buddy, his name is Carlos. When I got out of the Marines and was in the reserves, this man took me under his wing. He taught me everything he knew about general contracting. And I gave him everything I had for like the year and a half we were together, until I told him I was going back to the Marine Corps. I couldn't work with him anymore. Him and I were just a two-man wrecking crew. We fucking did everything together. That's why I'm able to do what I do now, like work on houses and stuff, because I know I took him very seriously, and um I dated his daughter. That's how like I got to meet him, and he has he was in this position before where his daughter was dating other guys, and he wanted them to work for him, and he just was like unsure because he didn't know how they were gonna be. You know what I mean? Like they were gonna forget where they came from, if that makes sense. So the biggest thing is like he invested his time into other guys, and they just fucking dumped him. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing. They just fucking dumped him. So he was a little skeptical with me. And I remember meeting him at the first time, and he was like very, very, very like skeptical, because first I was dating his daughter and I wasn't working for him yet. And he was working around the house, and I was supposed to be hanging out with his daughter. And I was like, I'm going to go help see if your dad needs help, because he has two daughters. He has no boys. So I was like his first legit son. And him and I bonded and welded into each other so fucking good within the first year of each other. Like I became his son. Like he's the son that I was his son that he never had, and he told me that. And that man holds a special place in my heart. It's a shame I don't talk to him anymore. Just because I think his daughter moved on, and I went back in the Marine Corps. I call him every once in a while, every like 5-6 months, but I always tell him how grateful I was for him to do what he did for me. And I will never forget. I'll always, tell him how grateful I am, man, for what he did for me within that year and a half. Like me not having a dad in my life, he really was that dad figure that I needed too. Coming out of the Marine Corps, like he just took me under his wing, and I was his fucking son. You know what I mean? So, and he knows that too. And I will always go back, and if he ever needed anything, I would fucking bend over backwards for that man. Yeah, it sucks. Like it sucks losing people. That's what I was telling you guys. It's part of life, and it sucks when you're that rocket and you're going up, man. And people just they fall off. They're the boosters. It fucking sucks, man. It really does. Any other questions? This thing is getting so worn out. I don't know if you guys can see the discoloration in this, but like down by the base, hey, yeah, it's very red still, and at the top it's like pink. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's very soft too at the top, because I like to put my mouth around it. Any other questions you all want me to talk about? Trying to read some of the chat, man. It's hard. I fucking trying to see what you guys are saying. Best teacher I've ever had, Mr. Ballard. Teacher helped me realize I was good at art and encouraged me to go to school in graphic design. That's awesome, Kat. Yeah, I mean, you see yourself becoming streaming Fortnite for a long run? Of course, rookie. I'm not saying that in like a dumb way, but yes. I was telling Subconscious about it. Like that's why I decided to be a content creator and not a pro player. I'm not good enough to go pro, but like being a content creator for Fortnite is big. Once Fortnite dies, it will suck, right? But learning a lot from being a content creator within Fortnite, I can use the same skills with that I learned and apply it to a different game. Say like GTA 6 comes out, Fortnite just completely dies and shuts down. I would adapt and overcome and become a content creator for GTA 6. Or I take a different route and like just become a straight content creator like how I am now, do IRL streams, hold events, do stupid stuff. Excuse me. Things like that, you know what I mean? But in the long run, yes, I don't think Fortnite's going anywhere for a very long time. I think it's going to they're doing so well. It's actually insane. We've never seen a video game like I'm not talking about franchise wise. I'm talking about like one singular video game continue to do what Fortnite does. And I do think at least 3 to 4 years now, I'll still be playing Fortnite. I'll still continue to make content for it. I love what I do. I've been doing it for a very long time now. I've been playing Fortnite since the beginning. I don't get tired of it. A lot of people ask me why I don't play other games. Content creating definitely opens up another window of just sitting there and playing the game. You know what I mean? Because now I can go down a different route of content creating, doing stupid memes, um, doing contests or customs. You know what I mean? It opens up a lot more being a content creator of instead of like just playing battle royale every single day for 8 hours straight. I'm able to mix it up and do some different things. Um, but yeah, I think for years to come for sure. You know what I mean? And that's why it's so important right now. We build such a strong foundation, and especially like doing what we're doing right now, talking on the podcast. Um, God forbid something happens, I could become a full time podcaster. I guess I don't know if that's a thing. I know it is, but like I don't know if that's the right name for it. But we sit down, talk about different topics and subjects, and you know what I mean. The things are endless. The freaking ideas are endless for sure, Rookie. That was a good question. How do you milk a cow? I can show you guys. Let me show you how to milk a cow. Do you drink milk? I do drink milk. Yes, I do. So good. Can you show us how to milk? I was gonna say I have one udder I can show you guys how to milk. Oh man, I'm so nasty. I'm dirty. Yo, lady, what's going on? Welcome in as well. How was your stream yesterday? But yeah, like Shorty was saying, like this is a great opportunity. A lot of you guys, like I know it's hard to get on camera and just talk, you know what I mean? But Martin Luther King said it too. Like you guys don't have to see the whole staircase. You just got to you just got to take that first step. And I've said that quote plenty of times before on the stream or on the podcast where you just got to take that first step. Like set the freaking camera up, sit down and just talk. You know what I mean? Just talk about some stuff. So I think this is a great opportunity to show you guys, not me just on my Batman chair, but on the casting couch on like what we're about. You know what I mean? You guys actually get to see me and see what I do and see how I look at things or how I look at life. You know what I mean? It's not just Fortnite. My hands are huge. I know. I got very big hands. I got big knees too. Look at these. Look at these knees. How big that knee is. It's a big ass knee. Ugh. But yeah, so I think it's really cool. So that's another thing. Like if you guys are looking to expand outside of just streaming or playing Fortnite or COD or whatever the fuck you play, like this is a great way to another route you guys could go down and potentially do it. Like I just sent it, man. I bought another micro. I haven't. It's not the same microphone. It's the little brother of this one, the Shure SMB or whatever it is, yeah, SMB I think. But I just bought it. I already had the mixer where you can plug both of these mics, the XLR mics into, and you guys can just sit there and talk. I just pulled the trigger and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this, man. And boom, look at us now. We're like 8 episodes in and we're fucking out here just doing it. And I really do enjoy it, whether we attract thousands of people or we attract, like 10 guys. I don't even know, 10 people. You know what I mean? I love doing this. I love sitting down and talking and just you guys getting to know me on a personal basis, because when we do get to the top, like you guys should know more about me than the average person who comes in just to say what's up or hey, can I have some V-Bucks or can I play with you or can you add me? You know what I'm saying? So I think it's very important, y'all, for real. Bruh, what do you say, guys saying, bro, about? I'm leaving. What are the stars? You guys see the stars or just me? Like, I'm on a different account. Like, I'm on my other account, so like, I can't see the raw footage of what you guys are saying. RCDCS, the Batman. Would you be good for someone to try and start creating content? Hold on. What would be good for someone to try and start creating content and how to go about it? Thanks. RC, I've talked about it before, but I'll talk about it again. Like in my other podcast videos or episodes, we've talked about how to become a a successful content creator slash streamer, whether you're whether you're full time or part time, consistency is going to be your biggest thing, man. Personally, like some other people might say, like being part of other communities and shit like that, like that's very important too. But I think if you're not consistent with yourself and you're not true to yourself and believe in yourself, then no one else is going to believe in you. And you being a part of all these other communities and supporting them ain't going to make a fucking, ain't going to do jack diddly squat if you don't believe in yourself and have consistency. I was talking about it earlier, like herding the herding the cow, which is like your viewers. Get a schedule, man. Whether you come out with a schedule every single week or every 2 weeks and you let your community know, like, hey guys, this Sunday we will come out with the streaming schedule for this week. And I guarantee you, if you do that for like 6 months straight, everybody's going to look forward to that Sunday of you putting out a brand new schedule for that week or every 2 weeks, whatever the case may be. Like, I'm full time. So for me, it's super simple. Monday, I stream every single day, Monday to Saturday. Sundays, I'm off. So you guys know, like today, some people came in, they're like, whoa, why is Batman live? And it gave you curiosity to come in here and see what's going on. But like, I decided to do the podcast today and not yesterday because I had a lot going on yesterday. But like, everybody knows Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I stream. And it, obviously my schedule varies just because if I have appointments or, say God forbid I get sick or something happens, you know what I mean? But that's like leads right into the next point is keeping your community fucking informed on what the fuck's going on. If I have someone pass away in my family and I don't tell you guys and I'm not live for 4 days, you're all going to be like, what the fuck what's going on with Batman? Right? You guys are going to be like, holy shit, like something's going on, right? So keeping your community informed is huge, man. Last Thursday, I had an appointment at 2:30. I was like, okay, I already know this guy likes to talk, and we're going to talk about the military, and it might bleed into my evening stream that I usually do on Fridays that you guys all know that I do, right? Right, lady? But like you guys know, I'd keep you updated. So if I either had to cancel stream because say something got pushed to the right and I wasn't able to stream, that's why having a Discord or something where you guys can keep in touch is very important. Obviously, Discord's made for that, and I highly suggest that. If you don't have a Discord, start building it up. Like, I have a Discord with almost 700 people in it right now. You know how many people I had in there when I first started? Like, fucking one, obviously, right? We all started where there was 0 to one person in the Discord. So keep your chat informed on what the fuck's going on with you, man. They're there for you. They're there for you. So if you're not there for them, they're going to see that the highway's broken and they're not going to keep up with you, man. They're not going to be like on you like how you are with them. You know what I'm saying? If you're in my Discord, you guys already know every morning I wake up, I say good morning, afternoon to you guys. I hope you all have a great day. It's that simple. Put the fucking next foot forward and be different, man. I do it all the time in my community. You guys already know. It's all about being consistent. I can't with you. Who, me? What am I doing? So yeah, being consistent, keeping your community informed on what the fuck's going on. Even if you're like a different, like I play Fortnite all the time. Even if you play a different variety of games, that's fine, man. Just let them know what you're playing. Like, hey, Tuesdays and Thursdays we're playing Red Dead Redemption. Monday, Wednesday, Friday we're playing Fortnite because you're gonna draw in different communities if you're playing different people when you play different games. Like, I played COD once and we got raided. I played COD Zombies once on stream or twice, and we got so many people who raided us, and we got so many followers from these guys who love COD. And I told them, like, hey guys, I'm primarily Fortnite. We're just checking out the new zombie map because I love playing fucking COD Zombies, like, and they understood that. And we don't ever see them around when we're playing Fortnite, you know what I mean? But like, if you come out with a schedule saying like, hey, Tuesdays and Thursdays, Saturdays, we're going to be playing COD, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're going to be playing Fortnite, you know what I mean? You're herding the cattle in the right direction. You're doing them the favor by telling them what's happening, because I said it earlier, we're all fucking lazy. If you don't make it as easy as possible to navigate, people are just going to they're just going to be like, I'm not doing this, man, because they got their own fucking lives to worry about. They got their own things they got to do. You know what I mean? So that's very important to do that. And again, this is just me speaking. I'm not saying I'm fucking right and I know everything. This is my personal experience and what has worked for me, and you can take it how you want it and run with it and put a little mix on it and display it the way you want to display it. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. What else? RC, does that answer your question, man? I don't even know if you're still here, brother. I hope that makes sense. I hope them 2 points. You start with them 2 points, man. You'll be good, bro. You just it will come. I promise you it will come. Red Eggs, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you? Hola, Batman. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Tori, what's going on? And chat, you gotta love what you do too, y'all. If you guys are looking to become, to stream and to become a content creator or a pro player or whatever the case may be, and you're just doing it because you think you become famous and you make millions of fucking dollars, you're sadly mistaken. Like, you need a fucking reality check. You need a reality check real quick. You need one real fast because that's not what this is, and it doesn't happen like that. It does not happen overnight. So you need to love what you do, man. If you don't love this and you're just doing it for the clout, or you're not clout, but if you're just doing it for like the fame and the biddies, the 10 biddies you get and the 5 gifted you get, and you're only making a couple $100s a month, and that's all you look forward to, stop. You're gonna burn yourself out. I'll save you the months of time. You just fucking stop. You're gonna just fucking stop, man. Like, I don't know. Being as prideful as I am and what I do, if you're doing it just for the money, just fucking stop. Because it pisses me off when people do this just for the fucking money. You need to love what you do, man, especially in this industry, because it's fucking different. It's not like your normal industry or what's it called, occupation that you go into. You know what I'm saying? You go to work. Like, I call this work just because I call it work, but like, I love what I do, so I don't technically work. You know what I mean? I love what I do, and guess what? When you love what you do, the success will follow with it. It may take some time, but I promise you, if you love what you do and you are trying to get better and be better every single day in what you love doing, just like if you play sports, if you, I don't know, collect anything type of cards, collect any type of memorabilia, or you stream, if you love what you do, you are always going to try to find a way to make yourself better, to be more efficient, to be more fucking relevant. You know what I'm saying? So that success will come with it. I can't harp on that enough, man. I feel like that's what I fucking stand on. You know what I mean? What are you guys talking about my fucking knees? Do I need to go put sweatpants on? You guys talking about my knees? And your viewers who love to watch you are there for you. They're in the same game, but they're a streamer and they bring personality into the game. Yeah, I'm obviously I'm different. You guys already know, especially if you're from Woolie's stream. You guys know how different I am, and I like to yell and scream, but that's just who I am, and I'm never gonna change that. Because I'm doing a dishonorable service to you guys if I change to someone I'm not. And with that, like, I'm not being truthful to you guys. I'm not giving you guys me 100% of the time, and at that time, I'm lying to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being the person I truly am, and you guys at least deserve that. You know what I'm saying? To get 100% all of the BBC at your full disclosure. You know what I'm saying? So if you come on here and you try to be fake and you don't try to be you on stream, people are going to know. The real ones will know. Other people will be in their little fantasy, but like, people will know, and you won't grow and you won't get better. That's why I know I scream, and I tell everybody all the time, don't take it fucking personal if I scream at you. Like, you gotta understand and realize where I came from. I did 9 years in the Marine Corps, the baddest, most fucking like dog military branch in the fucking world that this world has ever seen. You guys can ask anyone about the Marine Corps or about Marines. You will know that Marines are the fucking most badass motherfuckers out there, right? So like, screaming and everything is just like part of my culture. It's part of what I've learned and what I've adapted to. So when I scream at you, I don't mean it, right? I know the difference, right? We're not at fucking war. I'm not treating you guys like one of my Marines, like, but like, that's just who I am. I can get very physical. I can get very fucking, I don't even know, like, we talked about it earlier, very alpha male, you know what I mean? But like if that wasn't me, I'm gonna be like everybody else. I feel like that's what it sets me aside from being special. You guys don't call me fucking special, or weird, right? But that's why you guys like and watch. That's why you guys like watching me, because I'm fucking weird and special. And I will not. I'm not gonna change that for anybody. I don't fucking care who you are. I don't care if you're the fucking pope. Like I don't care, or the president. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna be myself all the time. And then when I'm not myself, then you guys can really tell. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? What are you guys talking about? You guys are fucking crazy. I'm trying to talk about something. You guys are I feel like you guys are having your own fucking conversation. But yeah, I don't know, chat. I do this. I do this because I love it. I do it because I love you guys. I love the hard work. I love seeing the growth. I love seeing the numbers. I love. I just love everything about it, man. Of course, it has pros and cons, right? But I'm working very fucking hard, and I know you guys see it, and I see it. I see it from you guys too, because you guys always show up every single fucking day, no matter what, even when you're having a bad day. On YouTube, on TikTok, on Snapchat, on Twitter. I don't have Twitter. I don't go on Twitter, but on Instagram, like my main socials, I see it all the time. Um, and I will always bend over backwards for you guys, and always tell you guys that like I can't be doing it without you guys. Nobody in this world who has made it to the top can do it without any of you guys. So whether you're a part of just my community, and I doubt that, and you're part of other people's communities, just know that they can't be where they're at without you guys. And I know I specialize you guys a little bit more because I am, like I said, I don't forget where I came from, and I came from you guys. Without the drive from you guys, I would not be driving myself to do better, to be better for you guys, right? And I think it's so important. And again, everyone has a different outlook on life, and everybody has a different way of looking at things. So that's just how I look at it, for real. You guys, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Yo, RC, I hope that um me talking about what about being like a or start streaming helped you out. I don't know if you heard me talk about it or not, man. What is your Batman Shorty asks, what is your biggest obstacle with content creating, and how did you or how are you combating it? Combating it. The hardest thing, I'm going to be honest with you, is being consistent, guys. Like I know I'll jump a little bit more, dive a little bit more into it, but being consistent is so fucking hard. Like I really look forward to my Sundays because they're the days I have off where I can just chill. But even at that time, like this morning, I was editing videos. I was doing stuff. And with the schedule that I have, I don't do much. Like we don't go out. Like I don't go see my friends because I'm so dedicated to my fucking schedule. If I gotta leave or if I gotta go see my mom or brother or family or whatever the case may be, I gotta make sure it's Sunday after I'm done stream or Saturday when I'm done stream, and it bleeds into Sunday. Because once Monday comes, like it's fucking game time. Like it's a new fucking week, and we're getting back right at it. You know what I mean? So consistency is so fucking hard, man. It's just so fucking hard. It's an ongoing thing. Like if you work a normal, I don't want to say normal job, but if you work like a corporate job, you look forward to the weekend because it's like a hard reset. With streaming, it's like if I don't stream and I don't produce content the next day or two, I'm going to be dry. I have nothing to give you guys. So like if I'm not consistent for 2 days, in the next week, I have 2 days with no fucking content. You know what I mean? So being that consistent is so fucking important. That's why it's like I said, it's like a fucking wheel. If I skip one day, my wheel slowly stops because I don't have an extra day of content to give you guys. There's some ways to get around that. Like I have more clips that I don't use. I have in reserve that I'll use just in case if I do run out of clips. Same thing with like long-term videos. So like I kind of think about it that way. But like if I skip a day or two, my goodness, like it hurts you. It doesn't just hurt you that way of creating content, but like even in the algorithm, it fucking hurts you. Like it just hurts you overall. So being consistent is probably the biggest, hardest, thing to do. Because it's just it's nonstop. It's every fucking day. Like I said, even on Sundays, I try to really relax on Sundays. But I'm becoming so numb to it now to where like all my days just wrap into each other. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. But it's just like I'm just getting used to it. I'm getting so numb to it. I'm just like it's a well-oiled machine. Like I told you guys are the oil and I'm the fucking machine. And you guys are just oiling me up, right? Even Sundays now, like I that's my day off, but that's my day to get ahead too. On the next week where I start editing videos for that upcoming week. Was now you got to also think too, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm posting a fucking long-term video every single day. Like that's a lot, especially being a small-time fucking streamer, content creator. Like that's a fucking lot, man. Like even the top guys don't do that shit. Like Sever PK, he doesn't come out with a video every single day on his fucking main channel. Like I'm just doing it just because I'm a fucking dog. Like I'm fucking ain't nothing holding me back, right? When we get a little higher, we get a little bit up there, it'll be a little bit easier. But right now, this is where we're in the trenches, chat, and we're fucking. This is where every little thing fucking matters, and the little details matters because when we get up to the big dogs, like them little things are gonna really pay out. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that answers your question, Shorty. Why do my answers have all the dirty connect? I don't know what that says. I can't read that. That word's too big for Batman. Oiling me up, yeah. Was that a good answer, Shorty? I hope I explained that really well for you. Consistency. It's funny because I say, like, it's funny that you asked that because I actually had to think about it, but what's the biggest thing to start streaming? And I said it, consistency. And it was like, what's the hardest thing? Fucking consistency. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a lot of things in fucking life too. You know what I mean? Anyone else ask a question that I missed? Yeah, 100%, always. And like, you know, lady, I appreciate you coming in here. And you know, for the people who don't really know who I am and what I do, but like we're out here and we're fucking different. If you guys couldn't tell already, I feel like a lot of you guys could tell we're built different. We're out here to be different. And we're gonna fucking make it to the top, no matter what it takes. Like we're here, we're running, our heads are down, and we're gonna fucking make it. And having you guys a part of it's fucking huge. Like I'm not gonna let us fucking fall. I'm not gonna let us fall on our fucking face. Like we are gonna fucking make it. It's not a if, it's a fucking when. And I can promise you guys that. Like I'm not gonna stop. I'm not. No matter what happens, you know, we're gonna keep fucking going. And that's why I try to tell you guys with these sponsorships and everything, I want them to believe in me now when we're this low in follower wise, like in popularity wise, we're fucking at the bottom. I want them to believe in me now and not when I'm pulling millions of fucking followers and viewers and likes. You know what I'm saying? I want you to believe in me fucking now. And that's why I'm very grateful for every single one of you guys because y'all believe in me right fucking now and not when we're pulling thousands of fucking views, you know what I'm saying, on Twitch or millions of views on YouTube. Like you guys seen it, you went through it with me and we're fucking dealing with it right fucking now. And that's my biggest thing. Like that's why I want companies like sponsorships to look at me and be like, damn, like that's another reason I'm gonna circle. I know that's like a runoff sentence, but like I'll circle back to it real quick. That's why I wanted to show you guys this side of me and not just, you know, the side where I sit there and play Fortnite all day long. That you guys actually see my mentality, my body language, you know, the look I have in my face. Like I'm fucking hungry, man, and I just want to get to the fucking top. And it's gonna take time to get there, but like, whew, the feeling I have is just it's crazy. Like it's unbearable. You guys have no idea how bad I want this and how bad we're gonna get there and how bad I just want someone to fucking like I said, a sponsorship. Like if Under Armour came to me right now and was like, hey, we're gonna offer you a sponsorship, man, I would first of all I would lose my mind, right? But I would be like, I'm not, just like I told you guys, I'm not gonna let this shit fucking fail. Like I will do anything in my fucking power and do whatever it takes to fucking get there, man. Like the amount of dedication and determination and fucking drive and motivation that I have is just, I wish you guys can feel it, man. I wish I could just like push it onto you guys, because you would be like, you'd be like, holy fuck, like moto boner, you know what I mean? You'd be like, god damn, Batman, like get me fucking going. Like that's how, like when I was with my Marines, that's how I made them feel. Like they were like, fuck yeah, like we can do fucking anything, you know what I mean? Um, I always made it a thing when I had about 40 Marines under me when I was with my first unit when I was a sergeant, and I made sure I always tried to be better than them. And my like outside the box thinking was like, if I try to be better than them, I would hope that they would try to be better than me. So we would always just be with each other, you know, using each other, fueling each other to fucking make each other better. Because like if we went to war, right, and they were like, damn, we're going to war with Sergeant Simon, they're like, fuck yeah, like I'll take that guy anywhere with me. Like if we were going into a room full of fucking terrorists with C4 and fucking claymores and fucking IEDs everywhere, I want this man to be pushing in there with me, because he's a bad motherfucker, and like he would rip your fucking throat out if it came down to it. You know what I mean? Like that's what I wanted them to feel. And like I would say about 99% of them all felt like that. Like I did shit to make them better. You know what I mean? To make them tougher mentally and physically. But like they would always see me, like when we would go on chow, like that's lunch. We got 2 hours for lunch. We call it chow. I would take an hour and my half out of the 2 hours usually, and I would work out. And I would have a hoodie on. It would be 100 degrees. I would have about 60 to 80 pounds on my back, and I'm doing push-ups, I'm doing pull-ups, I'm doing ab workouts, I'm running a mile, and then I give myself about 30 minutes to go eat chow. And they would see me out there every fucking day, dogging myself, like putting myself through it, because I knew I was getting older, right? These kids are coming in, they're like 18 years old. They should be able to run fucking circles around me. I'm like 20, 24, 25 years old, right? And I know that you're like, yo, Batman, that's still young, but like in the Marine Corps, I'm getting old. Like 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 years old. You're getting old, man. Like whether you like it or not, these young bucks coming in at 18, 17, 18 years old, they're going to start being able to run circles around your fucking ass. But like that's what motivated me. That's what the drive I had as a sergeant is to motivate these motherfuckers, to mentor them, to be better. And, you know, they would come out and be like, hey, Sergeant Simon, can I work out with you? I'm like, come on over, you know. I was like, you don't got to put on the weight, you know, because I had like I said, I had about 80 pounds on my back every day doing pull-ups, doing like 100 pull-ups, push-ups. But the heat was the greatest thing, because obviously it was hot as fuck. We were down in North Carolina, and it's very humid down there and shit. But, you know, like they would only last about a week, and I would still be out there week in and week out fucking just getting it, man. Showing them that like I'm getting old, but I'm here for you guys, because if we did ever go to war, I would want you guys to be like, fuck yeah, Sergeant Simon's with us. Like he's a fucking dog, you know what I mean? And that's like, I'm trying to incorporate that into streaming too. Obviously not as intense as being in the Marine Corps, right? But like still bringing it over, you know what I mean? Like you guys can still feel, I hope you guys can still see and feel you can feel it and see it and hear it in my fucking voice. Like I still have a lot of fucking fire, you know what I'm saying? Like that fucking shit right here, you know, like fuck yeah, you know, in me. So that's why I'm trying to bring in the stream in, but obviously not as intense, you know. Yo, Cat, we'll see you later. I hope that made sense, guys. But any other questions? Because we're gonna end stream here soon. I hope that made sense for y'all, and I hope you guys see my vision. You know, my vision and what I want to do and what I want to accomplish with y'all. And my I feel like if you guys know my reasoning and my drive and my dedication and my motivation to do what I do, you guys, it will start to bleed onto you guys. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a strong believer in that, and I hope that's right for y'all. Brent asked a question, professional. What, Brent? What's your question, man? Sorry, you guys gotta let me go when I get in there. When I get in that zone, you guys gotta let me do it. You know what I'm saying? Let me go. Brent, what's your question? My fucking shoulder's starting to hurt from using it. From pointing and aggressively pointing and stuff. Yeah. What's Brent? What's your question, man? Are you guys far behind? I don't think so. Brent, what is the next goal for you aside from your YouTube subscriber goal? To get partner on Twitch. Like, I know it's important to have goals, but dude, I'm so busy on just my everyday goal is like to be better and do great things and try to continue to just be the best I could be every day. Like, it's hard to have them down the line goals, because now that I have the back cave, like, I'm trying to worry about that. I got I'm dealing with the shoulder, trying to get surgery for it, like the new season coming up, the back cave, the content nonstop. So, like, I honestly don't really have that much time to think about like what my next goal is. I guess for Twitch wise, we're about to hit 8K, so that's great. I guess maybe hit 8K or 10K on Twitch. But to get partner on Twitch and to pick up a sponsorship, man, like, I think that would be one of our next goals, is to pick up a sponsorship, bro. You know, I think I think we're at that point to where we need to get sponsored, man. Like, that it's hard to really show companies how we are, you know what I mean? Because I can email them, and you can only read so much in an email. That's why I wish I could like go to their company door and talk to them and be like, you will give me a fucking sponsorship because this, and this, you know. But I think, yeah, getting a sponsorship, man, 100%. Like, I feel like we need to start fucking moving, bro. Like, we need to start fucking getting on the train, you know, and start fucking start fucking just at 1,000 miles a minute, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think our next goal should be? Get sponsored by Dude's Wipe? I don't use Dude Wipes. I'm a classy guy. I have reached out to some sponsors. Yes, Under Armour, I reached out, which is like the clothing brand I wear right now. They put me on a holding list. So not on a holding list, but like once spots open up for sponsorships, I'm on the list for it. Same thing with Epic to get a blocker bundle and what's called Epic partner. Black Rifle pretty much told me no. Black Rifle Coffee Company. That's pretty much all I reached out to. Oh, I reached out to Nine Line, I think. Yeah, Nine Line I reached out to. They haven't reached back out to me yet. Partner. I know Aggie wants me to get partner so bad. She's pushing. She keeps dogging on me to get partnered. And like, I don't want a random ass fucking sponsor to be like, hey, we'll sponsor you. Like, I want, like, if Dude Wipes, use Dude Wipes for example. Like, hey, Batman, we'll give you we want to offer you a sponsorship, blah blah blah. Be like, listen, I don't use your guys' product, and I don't want to sell fake or bad product. Like, I want to sell it because I know I like it, and if other people say it's good, like if people hear me say it's good, you know, they'll take my word for it. Because like, with Under Armour, they have great clothes. I wear it all the time. I would 100% sell. I would be able to sell Under Armour, you know, but I don't use Dude Wipes, so I wouldn't be able to sell Dude Wipes because I don't know how it is. You know what I mean? So I want a sponsor that I like and I know how. Like Samsung, I use all their computer for all their monitors. I would 100% do Samsung, you know. But if they're like, hey, LG's like, hey, we'll sponsor you, I'll be like, all right, well, you need to send me some. You got to give me something, you know, because I don't know how your guys' product is. I don't use it, you know. No disrespect, I just use Samsung, right? I hope that makes sense too. Big Balls, what's going on, man? This is our monthly counseling. Our monthly counseling we're doing. Someone I know was sponsored by Nine Line. Yeah, I would love to do Nine Line. Especially obviously being in the military, you know what I'm saying? Good luck, Mousy. Good luck. I don't even have a beer yet. We're gonna end soon. I was just answering any other questions. It was a pretty good podcast. I feel like, especially with the back cave, we got a lot of things. We'll do another one at the end of May. You do them once a month. We were talking about my knees for some reason. You guys really like my knees. Was some good stuff. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I mean, if you want to reach out to your friend and tell him to hook me up, like, or lead me in the right direction, you know what I mean? Because I emailed him, but maybe it was the wrong email. You know what I mean? I don't know. You're leaving? I gotta leave, lady. It's my time to relax. I gotta go down and just lay on my couch and not move for 8 hours. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I forgot about Grunt Style too. I completely forgot about them. I have some of their shirts. Yeah, I know who they are. I have some of their shirts. I have some of their shirts. But I'll leave you with this, guys. I mean, if you got a question, send it. But whatever you do, y'all, whether you're trying to become the next big streamer or um, I don't know, just whatever you're trying to do in your career or life in general, like ain't nobody in this world is better than you. I don't care if they have millions of dollars. I don't care, um, if they're number one in the leaderboard for the tournament. I don't care what the fuck the case is. Like if I'm trying to like incorporate streaming into it, like I don't care if they're the number one player in the fucking world on COD or Fortnite or Roblox. Like it don't fucking matter. They're no better than you. You guys got to understand that. Don't matter where they're at and what they have. They're no better than you. They put their pants on, these pants that I put on right here. You guys put your pants on the same way they do every single day. Um, you know, like don't let other people um opinion become your reality. All right, that's another really good one. But my biggest thing is don't think that people are better than you because of what they do. They're no better than you. I promise you, man. I promise you. Like you can do anything you want. You just gotta put your fucking mind to it. 100%. And if you don't believe yourself, then you're already lost half the battle. So you guys gotta believe in yourself, self love. You guys gotta do all that shit, all that cliche shit, right? Um, but just remember that they put their pants on the same way you do every single fucking morning. They ain't no better than you, I promise. All right. So you just keep doing you. You keep trying to get better. You keep pushing forward to be better. You keep doing the right thing, and it will fucking mountains will move. I promise you guys. All right. Just keep fucking pushing forward. Keep doing it, man. You guys will be. You guys will be unfucking stoppable. I promise. If you put your pants on backwards, I'll drive you to the hospital. Brent? Okay. John Jones, what's going on? Yeah, I just wanted you guys to understand that because like when you guys stream, especially in streaming, there's people out there that are a little weird, they're a little shy, and that's okay. And we talked about this before because like what's normal? You guys give me a fucking definition on what normal is right now, and I'll give you fucking 10 gifted subs to your channel. But if you tell me what normal is, I'll still be sitting here probably fucking all night. But like just because I don't know, Cypher PK does this and he's at the top doesn't mean he's fucking better than me at what I do. You know what I mean? You gotta take a personal fucking lesson on it. Like if you're trying to be like that, okay, cool, shoot for it, but be better than him. Like that's our goal. Like that's what we're trying to do when we make it to the top. I'm trying to be the best of the best, man. If I'm not trying to shoot to be the best of the best, then what the fuck am I doing? Right? And again, there's so many things that can go into it. It's a fucking mentality thing, guys. You guys got to be fucking dogs. But you need to what's it called? You guys need to know what's normal. Hold on, you guys are telling me what normal is. Confirming to a standard, usual, typical, or expected. So that's the definition of what normal is as a streamer, lady. You don't want to go down this route, lady. You're going to lose. You're going to lose, girl. I promise. But like, you can't be shy, man, because no one's fucking normal. We're all different in our own unique ways, and there's no like being normal in streaming, if that makes sense. We're all gonna be our unique and bring our unique personality to the table. So you guys just keep doing you. Like I said, do the right thing and keep fucking pushing forward to be better. And you guys, that success will come with it. I promise y'all. I promise. Yeah, we're all unique. Yep. But like, if you guys say I'm a normal streamer, you're fucking mistaken, man. What normal streamer hops on stream and talks to their community for hours like this, like in a third person view? You know what I mean? And actually, I know we're just chatting, but like, what who does that? You know, it's not normal, quote unquote normal. We've talked about it before. Thank you for streaming this on Twitch. I got you. I know. I know. I don't know why I was hiding it from you guys on Twitch. I just wanted to make it exclusively on YouTube, but um yeah, we're here. We're going to continue to do this. I was so happy that what we did this on Twitch. Me Batman. What, boss? That you're normal? Yes. I'm a real streamer. I can say that. I tell y'all to Emma any day. Tell him the what? But no, I do love this. But yeah, you guys just need to keep being yourselves, be unique. Don't act normal, whatever normal is, lady. If you want to be normal, that's fine. Quote unquote lady or normal. Third knee is crazy. What? Talk to my chat and give Yeah, we talked about that earlier. I'm not going to talk about that again. Big boss, we talked about that shit. I'm very big on that, like not not doing this for the money. Everybody thinks because you're a streamer, you make millions of dollars somehow. I'd love to see where that $1 million is, chat. All right. Any other questions? Last, we'll take one more question. We don't have any question. I'm going to end there. I do need your help if possible. What do you need help on? I used to give so much and he told me to stop. I know, Candy, because I love you guys being here for me. You know what I mean? That's you guys already know. I love you guys showing love and support is being there for, you know what I mean? Being there. I appreciate the gift sub and everything, you know what I'm saying? But you guys being there is enough. Going to my YouTube video and liking the YouTube video is enough for me. I'm telling y'all. I'm trying to make affiliate. Need people to help me out. Big boss, we just went over a few different things, man, on how to help or how to be better. It takes time, man. It takes time. It took me a while to get affiliate, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, do it organically, dude. Don't try to have other people push you there, if that makes sense, because you're gonna get it. The hype's gonna be there, and then you're gonna go right back to where you were. You know what I'm saying? Do it organically. If you're streaming, like, I don't know, I don't even know how much you stream. I'll give you a follow. I don't know if I follow you, but I'll definitely give you a follow. But yeah, like, I see your question, Aggie. But if you're streaming like 2-3 hours every week, say like you're streaming like 5 hours a week, you need to up your hours, man. Or if you don't, it's going to take you a very long time. So it all depends on how much you want it. Being consistent on your streaming schedule. So if you know you can only stream at night, then just stream at night. Like, I know Bomber does that. He just streams at night. He does like 7 to 10. He's very consistent with it. So you got to pick out a schedule, man, on what you do. On what to do, you know what I mean, on your schedule. That's going to be huge. There's a lot to it. Yo, Crip, what up, man? Welcome in. How you doing, Sir Batman? Hello. Where do you see yourself 5 years down the road? You want your future Batcave members see themselves, but what about you? I mean, I want to be right there with them, with the people in the Batcave. You know what I mean? I want to continue to
create content with them, exclusively, like do some great stuff, like how Cypher PK, Nick A30, and all these guys do collabs with all the other bigger streamers. Do customs, have a huge community where we're all like big boy and girls, and we're able to do and have fun, do stuff and have fun with it. But in 5 years, I hope I'm still doing what I'm doing now. I hope I still have the same mentality. I hope I still have the same drive, because obviously it varies, but I hope I'm doing it, man. I can't tell you, but exactly obviously what's gonna happen in 5 years. But my goal is to continue to do what I do and do what I love. If I gotta step away from streaming because I fell out of love with it, so be it, Aggie. You know what I'm saying? But I wish in 5 years whatever I'm doing, I hope it's making me happy. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal, and that's gonna be my goal for years to come. Whatever I'm doing, I hope I'm fucking happy doing it, and I hope I find pleasure, and I hope I find like peace with it too. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Exactly. If I fall out of love with streaming and I find another love, then as long as I'm doing what I love, I'm happy with it, Aggie. I hope that was a good answer. But if it's within streaming, like if I am still streaming from now, obviously I want to be towards the top. At 5 years from now, we should be, if we're not at 1 million followers, 100% would love to be. Um, it's just, how the grind is, you know what I mean? So just continue to keep taking a step forward every single day, whether we take 3, 4, 5 steps forward every day. As long as we're going in the right direction every single day, I'm happy with that. In 5 years from now, like I said, what I love to do, the success will follow with it, and I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? But there's other things to look at too. Like the people who will come along on our journey with us in 5 years. More relationships, more people to hopefully find a purpose. You know what I mean? Change people's lives. Continue to do the podcast. Continue to motivate and dedicate people to what they love to do. You know what I mean? And continue to be a voice. Continue to be that mentor, and continue just to love what I do. That's probably the biggest thing that was so hard to come out of the Marine Corps. Is I love mentoring people so fucking much. I love teaching people and showing them the right way, and showing them, how to do something. When I got out of the Marine Corps, it was very hard to do that because I'm not in charge of anybody. Even if I went to a corporate job, like it's so hard to do that because it's just a different lifestyle, right? So I'm trying to get all that and put it into my own way of streaming. That's what I'm trying to figure out now. Or what was that? In the last Tori get to the sub. I'm trying to like fucking lock in Tori, and all I hear is like the freaking music coming in. Tori, thank you so much for the gift of sub. Let's go. Appreciate you. The Crip. Let's go, Crip. But yeah, like that, like that's, I know it's going a little deep, but yes, that. I hope that makes sense. So if I can continue to do that in 5 years, Aggie, I'll be very happy. But I'm trying to incorporate everything that I've done in the last 8 to 9 years. Because remember, you got to think, I joined when I was 18, so I didn't know everything coming out of high school. I was very, very young, and I learned so much in my last 8 to 9 years, leadership wise, mentally wise, just so many different things. And I want to expose you guys to that too, like my life experiences and what I've done in the Marine Corps and what I've had to done, and just incorporate all that leadership and mentoring into streaming. That's why I'm so happy I was very blessed to pick up the stream key from the streamer and be able to have a stream team. And that's why I'm taking it very seriously. You know what I mean? Hope that makes sense. She said, "Sheesh." Tori, I'm just with you. Thank you for the love. I love it. Thank you. And if you guys can't, anything I say to y'all, you guys can't take it personally. You guys know I'm just there to bust
Oh,
your
one more
balls
thing. Tell Alfred
you know,
to suck it.
to ruffle your feathers up a little bit. Fuck with you, you know. That's my duty also, is to fuck with you guys. You already
Oh, one more thing.
you already know. Brent
Tell
with 1,
Alfred
2, 3,
to
4,
suck it.
500 biddies. Let's go. Thank you, man. Aggie with the 24 biddies. You guys are crazy. You guys don't got to be doing this. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed what we've talked about. Hope you guys learned something from it. Don't forget, if you want to maybe potentially join the Batcave, and you missed what we talked about, rewatch this VOD. I'll post it to my Twitch after this, and it'll be on YouTube. You guys will be able to see it. But yeah, if you guys want to try to join the Batcave and be in it, be part of something bigger and better, go read one of my bios, man, from any one of my platforms. You guys will see that we're trying to be part of something different. I want you guys to be part of it, be part of something different, and that we're dogs and we run fucking faster because we're hungry dogs faster. So, you guys potentially be in the Batcave. That's what I have to offer as the CEO, I guess, of the Batcave. I know I'm in charge of it, but it goes both ways. It goes both ways, 100%. You guys are killing me. I'm trying to lock in, and all I hear is shit coming out of my headphones. We got Brent with the gifted sub to
Tell
third
Alfred
knee.
to
I don't know
suck
where you
it.
guys are getting this third knee from. I thought I had a third leg, not a third knee, but that's all right. You guys are gonna have to tell me what this third knee is. I don't get the joke, for real. And we got anonymous gifter giving out to the Batman community. Thank you very much, all y'all. Appreciate the love. Yeah, his mic is way lower now. That lower here than on the PC. I don't know, it's because of the wire, but like I'll unplug it and put it back on the other wire that I have go into my Go XLR, and it's gonna be louder. I don't know why. I have no idea why it changes volume. It should still be as loud, but I'm like shoving this thing in my throat, and it's just crazy. Show the third knee some love. All right, I don't think you guys got any questions. We're gonna end it here. I'm gonna go down and grab a cup of coffee. The Go XL is gonna make it louder, all good. I mean, like I literally have the Go XLR right here with another Go XLR. So I have two wires. This is my podcast wire, and then I have the other wire going through my boom arm and everything, and then I just go into the back of the Go XLR Pro, unplug the one that's in the boom arm, and then plug this one in, and I plug this one in, obviously screw it from the mic arm. But for some reason it's always lower. I don't know why, but it's okay. What are we laughing at? What are we laughing at, guys? I am so lost. I'm so lost. It is quieter. I had you coming through my speakers on my way home and couldn't hear you too. I know. I'll have to figure it out next one, I guess. You guys don't want me to repeat what I said? What did I say? You guys like when I shove stuff in my throat, though? You guys like when I shove mics in my throat? All right. I don't know. You guys are crazy, but we'll be back tomorrow. 0730, you guys already know. I'm lost in the sauce. I am. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Third knees and shit. But yeah, we'll end it there. Again, if you guys need anything, hit me up on the Discord. You guys already know. Discord, exclamation point Discord down below. If you guys are watching on YouTube, I appreciate the love over there, as always. I'm going to go downstairs and type this Batcave thing up as an official document. So if you guys want it, let me know. We'll get it going for y'all. I'll shove you something. I'll give you something to shove down your throat. I already got that something, Tori, so you don't have to. It's all good. I got it. But yeah, don't forget to check out the latest YouTube video. It's definitely not pinned at the top of your chat, but you guys can go to my YouTube channel. Check out the shorts. We post shorts every single day. We post videos Monday to Friday now. We have the subconscious video coming out tomorrow. Every kill he gets $5. And if he wins the game, his amount that he had with the amount of kills doubles if he gets the dub. So that video will come out tomorrow. Super excited. He's super excited too. I can't wait for that video to come out. Bro Creeper with biddies, man. Thank you very much with the 10 biddies. Let's go. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. I enjoyed it. I always just love sitting here and talking to you guys. I got to get the mic fixed. I don't know why it's so low compared to the other one. But yeah, check us out on Instagram. You guys already know Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter. We're going to be continuing to
Tell Alfred
you
to
guys already know,
suck
just
it.
keep being consistent, posting videos, and keep getting better and better as the days go on, and trying to get better in editing and everything like that, thumbnail-wise. I just took new thumbnail pictures too, so I'm pretty happy with them. But don't forget, if you guys need anything, let me know. Other than that, appreciate the love. This is going to be a little awkward because I got to get up and get over to my computer to end the stream. So you guys just sit there and enjoy the view. Again, if you need anything, hit me up. If not, you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll get some dubs in. I can't wait to play some Fortnite tomorrow. So if you guys are looking forward to playing tomorrow, it's going to be a good time. But other than that, you guys all take care. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Hope to see you tomorrow. If not, have a great start to your freaking week, and we'll catch you guys all in the next one. Peace!